T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. The T-Man will be back on live next week, but for now, enjoy more of the Best of T-Man.
The number one morning radio show in the Seattle market is headed by a morning man who does not want to reveal his identity by appearing on camera and would not consent to doing an interview with Q13 News. So we at Q13 have decided not to mention his name or his station.
Hey, phone operator still smells like cheese.
How much will they not leave me alone today?
I thought they weren't going to mention you.
Apparently.
What happened to that?
I don't know. They're rolling on every minute of every show. That's all I know.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Something to do in the newsroom.
And this just in, by the way, the FCC did, in fact, look into that, and they confirmed I was right. Yes.
Yay, phone operator still smells like cheese.
That's right.
Still?
That's right.
As of right now?
Yes.
That was a question last night at the Democratic presidential debate.
Was that show nationwide, or was that just for California?
The debate?
Yes.
I think it was, I didn't watch it. I don't know.
All right. Thanks for the update.
I don't know.
From the news guy. Supposed to be on top of these things.
I don't watch that stuff.
I understand.
The OC was on.
Yes.
That's something.
The OC is actually getting good again, as far as I'm concerned, even though...
You started back
even
watching
though Jimmy Fred says it never got bad at all, he watches every single second of it.
Great show.
Yes.
It's already better than Beverly
Did
Hills.
I predict to you that when I saw the looks of the parents, the so-called parents on this show, that I guaranteed you there was going to be sexual relations between the parents and the high school kids?
You did.
Is the ball already rolling on that?
It is, I'm sure.
You know what's great about the
I
show,
can't
T?
confirm that because she's not watching, but I can tell you the ball is already rolling on that, yes.
The four main high school characters
Oh,
are
geez,
dating
yes.
in real life, so you can totally see the passion and the tension between them.
Yes, but they're dating. I read that story, too. They're dating other people. They're not dating the ones that they're matched up with on the show.
No, that is not true. Summer and Seth are dating in real life,
Oh, they
and so
are?
are Marissa.
Look how serious he
and
gets.
what's the other guy's name?
He's got his hands
Ryan.
up.
Ryan.
Yes. Little
They're all
hands
dating.
getting all demonstrative. What's that now?
They're all dating.
Oh, is that right? So okay. Maybe I didn't read the story right.
But Marissa isn't really dating Ryan anymore now, is she?
Oh, jeez.
On the show.
But the hottest mom on the show is screwing in hotel rooms one of the 17-year-olds
Wow.
Marissa's ex-boyfriend.
who had to leave
Her daughter.
after having sex with her to go to homeroom.
Oh, wow.
Caught her a little off guard.
Okay.
It was great TV programming.
I bet.
Maybe Q13 should look into it. What else is going on, Terry? What else is happening in the world that we know and love?
Well, the new Hollywood obsession is showing up to nice glitzy events in the gas-electric hybrid cars. Look for this Sunday's, everybody showing up at this Sunday's Oscars in those cars. The Charlize Theron, Sting, Robin Williams, Jack Black.
They're all going to make a statement by showing up in their hybrid limos.
Yeah, seems to be.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, I heard Leonardo DiCaprio drives a hybrid car.
Trying to be in.
He is making a political statement or some kind of statement, however you take it. But he is not going to allow gas to be guzzled and ruin our atmosphere any longer now that he's driving a hybrid car. And others are following suit. They're going to make a statement by showing up in the Oscars in their little electronic Yugos.
Well, actually, it's the Prius.
The Prius.
The big car.
Just looks like a Yugo.
Yeah.
Only luxurier.
Right.
Yes.
It's got leather.
So is that going to have an effect on the population? Or are people going to have their eyes open and start driving the hybrids since Danny DeVito just rolled up in one? You mentioned his name, right?
No, I said Charlize Theron, Sting, Robin Williams, Jack Black, Tim Robbins, Will Ferrell.
And where did I hear Danny DeVito?
I'm sure.
In
He's
your
just
head?
in your head.
Have to go back to the doctor for this problem again now?
Yeah, I think so.
So he's like he's like a half man, half normal sized person.
Yes. So Robin Williams, who was the crew? It was Sting. Yes.
Charlize Theron, Jack Black, Tim Robbins, Will
yes.
Ferrell.
I'm sure rolling up in his little hybrid car is going to make a big statement, especially when he just left his 27-bathroom house.
Right.
That I'm sure is doing wonders to the environment.
Well, maybe everybody will start driving the cars. Everybody was wearing the Ugg boots for a while. Just because of celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Are you wearing them, Stephen?
I am right now.
Let me tell you, you are on the cutting edge of fashion. That's one thing we've known through all the years.
That's right. Well, you've helped me through that.
So if you were to roll up in a hybrid car, we'd have to follow suit, Stephen.
Oh, yeah.
Because we just try to take notes on where you're going. and try to stay close.
That's right.
We should have a Stephen Kilbreth fashion corner somewhere sometime. Fashion tips.
So it's going to be, I'm sure, an issue that they'll illustrate. They'll show it on the red carpet. Joan Rivers will make a big deal out of it.
Right.
Oh, how do you fit? Fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
Also, Enrique Iglesias has broken up with Anna Kournikova. He's just tired of hearing all the rumors about how she's running around with, like, Derek Jeter and Mickey Rourke and recently Mark Wahlberg.
So when you hear enough... we can stop calling it Marky Mark, by the way, Terry. When you hear enough rumors, they stop becoming just mere rumors. They start becoming fact. If you start hearing them from all angles, if you start hearing them from all kinds of places... they have to have some fabric of truth, yes or no? Good, he's guilty. She's guilty.
She is, yeah.
She was seen with Derek Jeter and Marky Mark?
Yeah. Most recently, Mark Wahlberg.
Wow, if she could flash back to the late 80s like that, well, I wouldn't want to be with her either.
Just got to him, so he said, forget it, it's over.
Is that what he said, Terry? Mm-hmm. How did he say it again?
Forget it,
Right.
it's over.
Yes, I'm sure you've uttered those words in your life
Many times.
as you stake out your boyfriends and husbands.
Yes. Oh, boyfriends and husbands.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going back to all the days of Terry Free.
Oh. I thought you
Boyfriends and husbands is an understatement. Doesn't really capture the essence of how many you actually had.
Okay.
Yes. And how many you actually followed. Was there a lucky boyfriend and or husband somewhere in your life that you didn't follow around, Terry? Okay. Think about it.
Jeez.
Nope.
And what time is your daily stakeout schedule for today?
Let's see. As soon as I get off work.
Mm-hmm. Now that you're in impregnated state, do you suspend the stakeouts?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I would think that the unborn children don't need that kind of stress, Terry. Because I would imagine, and there are, believe it or not, unfortunately, a lot of spouses following their husbands and wives around to make sure they're on the level. And that is really sad and pathetic. However, I don't think they do it while they're pregnant.
Right.
Yes.
You don't want the kids to be born paranoid.
I would imagine that kind of situation, and I did just say a second ago, it does happen. But I would imagine that the people who are doing it, and you know who you are out there, it's very stressful in itself. It has to be. Terry, you gotta chime in here as the resident expert. Do you feel stressed out?
It is stressful,
Okay.
let me tell you.
Now, don't play it off. Don't be talking in jest. You have admitted to us that you've followed a boyfriend or husband that you suspected in the past.
Sure, I have.
I'm asking you in all seriousness. That in itself, the act of following, isn't it stressful, Terry?
It is,
Now,
no
why
doubt.
do you need that crap?
That's why I have stopped. I don't need that stress in my life.
That's why you stopped, because you actually trust the man you're with now. I would think he would like to think it's because you trust him and you don't need to follow
that's
him.
a given.
No, I just stopped because it's too stressful.
No, that's a given.
He's as dirty as all the rest.
It's pretty much a given that I trust that man. Because, I mean, after 17 years of being single,
You married.
I married this
You
one.
married this one.
I married this one.
Hear what she said? She married this one.
Right.
Is he excited to know this morning that he's a this one?
He's that special one.
That's worse than being followed. To be called a this one. I married this one.
There were so many out there.
Oh, yes, so many.
Man.
So I would have thought once she got pregnant that she would have turned it up a notch. The following would have been like 24 hours now.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens in future days. Right now she's pregnant. She can't be following around. She's got too much vomiting to do.
Oh, she's great.
But I have heard of other people, Cherry. Yes, people that have been friends of mine. I don't know if we're really friends, but there's one girl that comes to mind who told me she used to follow her husband to the gym and stuff like that to see if he was actually going to the gym and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm thinking to myself, man, that's got to be stressful.
Have you ever been followed in any of your past relationships?
All the time.
No, I mean, that's...
As a matter of fact, look over my shoulder.
Oh, no, wow. No, seriously, I mean, that
don't-
you...
If I have been followed, I don't know about it.
Okay.
But I'm pretty dizzy when it comes to that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I'm not looking up.
You just got to do your thing, and if they catch it...
I don't think, to answer your question honestly, I don't believe, I have no knowledge that I've ever been followed. Why, you want to follow me today?
Well, sure.
You don't want to know where I'm going to.
Yeah, okay.
You don't need to be followed, though.
Yes, that's right. Good point, Stephen. Because I'm I'm an angel, Terry.
Okay.
Why don't you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You ever been followed, Terry?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh! Is it an insult that you've never been followed?
I don't know.
Is it an insult to anyone that they've never been followed by a jealous lover?
No.
I say yes.
Hotshot, have you ever been followed?
I'm sure I have at some point.
What do you want, Chance? The guy who was eliminated yesterday,
Oh, yes.
one of the two people eliminated in T. Prentice yesterday morning, is calling in on the phone line. We're done with you, Chance.
Are you?
Are you?
That's right. I mean, you lost. You accept that, right?
You know what? I accept the fact that I have to take responsibility because I was the captain of the team.
You blew it for your team, and T. Donald decided to let you go.
Very true, but there's also a chance there might be a wild card.
Wild card.
Oh, just
Yep. And I
Steven,
think
when
only
you start
one person
reacting-
should've gotten fired yesterday and that was Erie Eric.
by echoing people who have been dismissed on T. Prentice, then it gets out of hand.
Okay.
Say wild card, Chance.
Wild card.
Say wild card, Chance.
Wild card.
Wild card.
There you go, Steven. Well done.
Wow. It was tough.
Chance has been dismissed. Now, of course, Erie Eric, hearing the Chance is on the line,
Of course.
is
Dialing
calling in.
right up.
He's
Yeah, but Erie
just
Eric-
jumping on the. How does he get the hotline? What do you want, Chance? We're done with you. We're moving on. Both groups are outside. They're preparing for today. We're not thinking about yesterday. We're preparing for today.
I just want another shot, man.
What do you mean you want another shot? Why would you get
wild
another
card
shot? Why would you get another shot?
Trying to say wild cards.
Wild cards. Wild
You know what?
cards
Yesterday
don't
only
exist.
one person deserved to get fired. That was Eric.
Wild cards
Wild card.
don't exist in T. Prentice.
Really?
Like he doesn't believe you really.
How
like
quick did Erie Eric call the phone lines when he heard Chance on the line? It's
Quick.
like Erie Eric is following Chance around right now
Oh, wow.
on his way to the gym. Chance.
Yes, sir.
Now, when you were dismissed yesterday, when you were fired, there were some glances thrown my way by some of your team members, by even some of the people in this studio like Terry Free and Hotshot who thought you were a good candidate. They were surprised that I chose you to be fired over the rest. They thought that you had a lot of interesting qualities that would have made at least a very viable T. Prentice candidate and maybe eventual winner, but you didn't get there. For whatever reason, at that given moment, you needed to be fired.
I would have rather been fired than anybody else but Erie Eric in there because they all worked their tail off. And if I had to take the heat for that, that's totally cool.
Terry, should I even consider giving Chance some kind of wild card spot?
Wild card.
Sure.
Oh,
Give him
I should consider it.
consider the wild card spot.
Terry, both teams right now,
Uh-huh.
even though we're not going to get to them till a number of moments, hours from now,
Right.
they're preparing. They're diligent. They're working hard. How do I just throw Chance in the mix all of a sudden? They got to prepare their commercials for this morning. They're going to make major presentations later this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Both groups, actually, I think one group met for dinner last night.
Wow.
Didn't I hear that? At what? At 3 p.m. they met yesterday? At 3 p.m. they met yesterday.
Really?
As an entire group. Was that Group A or Group B? Doesn't matter.
But they met afterwards.
Yes.
Getting all prepared.
And
now here.
Both groups were here when I walked in this morning, Terry. How sickening is this?
Jeez.
And Chance, now you're no longer a part of either group. They've moved on.
Yeah.
I understand you're not accepting it very easily, and that's interesting, and I guess part of the qualities that made you an applicant that was accepted in the first place, but now it's over.
You know what? Maybe
Does this happen to Randy Jackson and
And Paula Abdul and the crew?
does they
No.
call him up and say, I need a wild card spot. Wild card. How'd you let me go?
I know.
When someone gets eliminated from American Idol, they just move on with their life.
Yeah, that's
Someone gets eliminated from any reality TV show, you get a sense they move on with their life. Why are you not moving on with your life, Chance?
I just think I could do a really good job. Oh, man.
Chance.
I want to show it.
That's what you said when you applied for T. Prentice. We believed you then. You got your shot. You were eliminated.
It's got all the cute lines, though.
Maybe I need a shot to show that I can work alone, not only in a group.
So he wants to
He
do
works
an
best alone.
individual challenge there.
You want to make it down this morning. You get down here in the next hour. Okay?
All right. Oh.
You prepare a commercial where you're a one-act play.
Really?
Yes, and
So
go-
this is his wild card
Wild
chance?
card.
And he goes up against the other groups, Terry. And if the only way that potentially we put him back in the competition, which is not going to happen,
Okay.
if he blows us away as compared to the other, if the other groups suck,
Right.
and he's so awesome that he blows us away with his T-Man in the Morning Show commercial, Terry, then and only then will we consider putting him back in. Does that work for you, Chance? You got things to do today.
I'll make it work, man.
You're going to be down here. You got 1 hour to get here. I don't care where you live. You could say, T-Man, I'm calling from Vancouver, and I'm not making any exceptions. You'll be here in an hour?
I'll be there in an hour.
Wow. Commercial ready?
I'll make it work.
Chance,
Wow.
you understand that you're pretty much getting involved in a feudal-type exhibition. You're going to come down here, you're going to put on against, we're going to watch Group A, we're going to watch Group B, then we're going to watch Chance.
Group C.
And Chance is going to be a group of one.
Okay.
And he's going to put on his performance, and he's going to be all the parts, all the performers. He's going to be a one-act play.
Wow.
And if he is so far and above the talent level of the other groups, then we'll consider putting him back in one of the two groups.
Okay.
But you blend in, you are not able to stand out, Chance, and you're still on the bench. And not only that, but you won't slip in through the phone lines. I'm not going to take your calls anymore and beg him to come back in. This is your one...
Totally cool. You know what? I won't even call again and ask to come back in.
There you go. That's a deal then. This is your one opportunity.
Totally appreciated.
Let's mark our clocks here.
Why are you still on the phone there, Chance?
It's six,
Later.
Well, no, it's 6:43, Chance. Oh, there it goes. You didn't hear that. It's 6:43 and 16 seconds.
Uh-huh.
Mark 1 hour counting down from now.
Gotcha.
And we'll see if Chance survives.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
And now, here's T-Man.
I didn't want to hear from you, Erie.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't want to hear a word.
He does not deserve to be back in there. I just called to say one thing.
You don't get any second chances here, Eric.
Well,
You're
I'm
done.
not saying that. Let me just vent why I don't think he should be back in.
Watch out.
He was not doing a team captain's job.
Speak up!
He would have been out there on time. We would have won the
Iron Maiden comes in handy, hot shot.
Oh, you never thought they would, huh?
I'm sorry, Erie.
I said
The T-Man. Where do they teach you to talk like this? In some Panama City sailor want a hump bar? Sell crazy someplace else. We're all stocked up here.
On Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Cube 93. The T-Man.
1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. You know what? The next time you hear that, fella, it's going to be live and in person and in color. Now more of the Best of T-Man.
It's T-Prentice.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Breathe is good.
I love this show. I love the program. I love everybody down there.
And now, here's T-Man.
That's me.
Do you want any more adjectives? Or...
You know, eventually, Terry,
Yes.
with all these fine openings that we have, I'm going to have to make a decision. I'm going to have to, really. It's going to be very difficult. But I'm going to have to narrow it down to one that really captures the essence, and none of them really do, but the one that comes closest to capturing the essence of what T-Prentice is all about, Terry. And we're just going to have to go with that. I can't keep playing inconsistent themes as far as one compared to the other, Terry.
No?
At one moment, you think T-Prentice is skipping through meadow fields.
True.
And then at the other moment, you feel like torturing a cat or something like that. I mean, obviously, there's a big contrast between this T-Prentice Open and the one I played just seconds ago.
Yes.
It's T-Prentice.
Completely different mindset, Terry.
Devil sends the beast with wrath.
You think?
Because he knows the time is short.
All right, you get the point. Anyhow.
I do.
The T-Prentice groups are very, very hard working right now. They are very, very diligently preparing their big-time performances, which will very much be an impact on the future of T-Prentice Terry.
Yay!
Not just will one person be fired today. Not just will 2 people be fired today, Terry.
Really?
Upwards of 3, 4 people, maybe even a whole group.
Really?
May have to go by. Well, it depends on their effort, Terry.
Wow.
It depends on, I know they're putting in a lot of effort, at least since yesterday's show ended and now right up to their performances today.
Boy.
But if it doesn't translate into execution, well, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Okay.
I don't care how hard you work. If you don't produce, you're out.
You're done.
Well, that kind of execution.
Okay. Sorry. So I'll tell you what, Jimmy friend, why don't you discover where they are? Why don't you leave your little studio there, slide the glass door open.
Okay.
Yes, I'm giving you permission to leave the glass cage. Slide the glass door open and walk around the building, find out where these groups are, and maybe eavesdrop and give us a little roving reporter action on how they're doing.
That, T-Man.
Okay.
I'm off. Sliding glass door is going to open in a second.
Okay, it sounds like we're talking back and forth to NASA.
Women, we have a problem.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's every day, Stephen. Oh, geez. Terry went. Terry's doing scales this morning. Yeah, right there, Terry?
I'm fine.
I forgot to do the warm-ups.
In the meantime, Terry, do you have any news of the morning you'd like to share? Because there's going to be a big focus on T-Prentice groups later this morning. Maybe you want to make sure you get your good stories out early.
Okay.
The good stories,
The
Terry.
good stories.
All
I've
right.
got plenty of them.
You're on the air.
Oh, jeez. I thought you wanted one of my good stories.
I wasn't really feeling it, Terry. Hello?
Hello,
Yes, who's this?
this is Chuck from New York.
How you doing, Chuck?
Good, how are you?
How are things in New York this morning?
A little cold, but pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to give us a full weather report while you're at it?
No, actually,
Okay.
I'm using my butt off.
Okay.
I'm a FedEx guy.
That's what most meteorologists say. You're a FedEx guy, Chuck?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was wondering if maybe you could hook
A lot of pressure, a lot of stress on FedEx guys. Are you a delivery guy? I'm assuming you are, or what?
Yes.
You drive a truck, or what?
Yeah, I'm an independent contractor.
Is it a stressful job? Do you have dreams about being late? Is it stuff like that, or what?
No, I can come in pretty much whenever I want. It's just that when you first start the job, it's very...
No, I mean, do you have stress about the package being late? I mean, FedEx is built on, their whole business is built on being on time, yes or no?
Yeah, but we're ground, so it's not like we're delivering a heart or a kidney, so...
Uh-huh.
So
anything that's not a heart or a kidney can be late.
You just take your time, cruise through it, you know.
No, they pretty much want everything on the truck delivered every day.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
At least it gets there.
Okay. So what'd you want to say?
If you can maybe hook me up with Porta Potty J, I might be able to give him a ride to Poughkeepsie.
Oh! Porta Potty J is the big show this weekend, Terry.
Yeah.
Porta Potty J has his big debut on Kiss FM this weekend as offered by James Jam yesterday morning, if you were listening, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
A dysfunctional family member getting his own show from 10 to 2, I believe it is. Mm-hmm. And the only problem is he doesn't have a vehicle.
Right.
The typical problem with most dysfunctional family members. He does not have a car, and you're willing to pick him up in the FedEx truck and make sure he gets there on time.
Well, not with the FedEx truck, but yeah, I will try. I will definitely get him there on time.
Why is it that important to you that Porta Potty J is heard in New York over the weekend?
Well, I've been down, and I'm in New York, and it could be the shot of his lifetime, or he could bomb out.
Aha. So in a sense, it's almost like a little American Idol action happening for Porta Potty J.
Wow.
Will he be able to introduce the Black Eyed Peas with gusto? Or will he choke under the pressure? Ooh. I think this FedEx guy just wants to be a co-host.
Yeah.
Oh, since I happen to be here, maybe I'll say a couple of things on the mic. But you are, well, I'll tell you what. I'm sure Porta Potty J will call in at some point this morning crying that he can't make his shift, and then we'll take down your number and we'll call you back. How does that sound, sir?
Very, very good.
All right, hang on the line. What is your name?
My name is Chuck.
We may need to get back in touch with you later this morning, Chuck. Thanks for checking in.
Okay, thank you.
Take care, Chuck. Hang on.
He has to pick him up the day before to get him there overnight, though.
Mm-hmm. He's got to put that little the thing you write out across his chest.
The label.
Yes.
I know. Tracking number.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be $12.
I don't know about Porta Potty J having a tracking number on his ass. Okay, Terry, go ahead. What do you got on the big docket there?
In Ohio, a junior high school teacher was suspended without pay for 10 days after he gave a female student a picture of his crotch.
Oh!
Not good.
Wow. A junior high school teacher gives a junior high school student, correct me if I'm wrong at any point here, a picture of his crotch. Junior high school. It may be high school. But junior high. Here's your test back, Susie. Oh, wait a minute. That's not your test. Who are they hiring out there, Jerry? Who? I don't want to know about this teacher. Obviously, he's sick and twisted. But I want to know who the people who are hiring these teachers are. That can't see through the potential of this guy handing little Susie in the 6th grade a picture of his crotch.
But he was clothed. He had clothes on, so, you know, it was just a picture of his crotch.
Oh, I do that all the time, Terry. That's how I send out my holiday card, so what's the big deal? But it's still seen as... Well, of course it is.
And the school district says, you know, that's totally inappropriate.
Inappropriate!
So his family.
So he's in his tight jeans? Yeah. And that's supposed to be better?
His kill breath jeans.
Yes, he's in his kill breath tight jeans that he still thinks are in style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well... When you pay your junior high school teacher $6 an hour, I guess the old saying still holds true. You get what you pay for. And what you're paying for is a teacher that'll be sometimes good at teaching math, other times good at handing pictures of his crotch to little students.
Right. Take the good with the bad.
Yes.
It's really crotch roulette at the old middle school.
It's a give and take, isn't it?
Maybe I get a math assignment today. Nope, got this again.
You unfortunately can't be too tough on who you're hiring when the going rate is basically $2 an hour. Right. You don't have a huge pool of people to choose from anymore, so you can be very discretionary.
Mm-hmm. All the good teachers do nails.
All the good teachers are working in salons.
Right.
So they can make a living.
Being massage therapists, estheticians.
So the teacher has been suspended.
Yeah, without pay for 10 days.
I've never heard of a suspension without pay. What does that mean? Aren't they supposed to investigate for 6 years?
I know. Yeah. And a teacher just sits in the office and still collects a paycheck usually. But not this time.
How bizarre is this?
Yeah.
It's a rush to judgment. Wait a minute, that's not his crotch.
That was just the T-Man Christmas card.
Jimmy Fred.
Yes, T-Man.
Oh, jeez. Where are you right now, sir?
I have located both groups. One is down. They're on different floors.
Wow, they didn't want to even look at each other, Terry.
Yes, they don't want people stealing ideas.
T-Prentice Group A and T-Prentice Group B have separated themselves by 2 floors.
That is correct.
Not even willing to be a floor apart in case someone has a glass to the ceiling.
Yeah.
All right. So what is on floor what and what is on floor what?
I am on the 3rd floor with Group B, T-Man.
Group B is working hard on floor 3.
Yes, that is correct.
All right, and
their main focus is a 30.
Don't spoil what they may be doing as far as their commercial and/or performance later this morning. Let's just eavesdrop on them, and maybe we can hear how they're planning things out, and make sure they know they have to elect a new team captain this morning.
Oh, yes, you need to elect a new captain this morning. A new team captain. Plus, there's a lot of Red Bull in here, T-Man.
Oh, jeez.
They're all geared up.
A lot of Red Bull. A couple people in their socks just to feel comfortable. I got people in different parts of the area here. A couple easels.
Easels. Storyboards, Terry, as I suggested. And hard-working individuals taking this very seriously. Does it look like they're taking it seriously?
Yes, Bunda especially is taking it seriously.
Oh, he's yelling it. Is it to the point where the Red Bull is not even having an effect and they're starting to get cranky and they're yelling at each other, or what?
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I was just told that Bunda's the new captain.
Wow.
Really?
That means Bunda may be on the hook if his team loses. A captain has to be with the authority. A captain has to delegate. A captain has to be responsible if his team loses, as we've seen week after week on The Apprentice.
Yes.
But this is T-Prentice. A lot more at stake. So let's hear what's going on there.
Can you hear T-Man?
Reminds me of every cram session.
I know.
With cute girls that I never paid attention to what was really going on.
Yeah, that you had nothing to offer.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about this?
I just was
Does that make any sense to you, T?
Keep the phone up there. Maybe we'll...
I'm trying to.
Okay. It's really heavy. Get on your tiptoes and get close to their mouths.
I might be his new phone.
New
phone. The other pictures, the cameras that take all of these off. That's what I said. Put the logo here.
Serious, Terry.
And the cash there. And the cash on the other easel.
Oh, it's a terrible idea.
Are there only women on that team?
That's all wrong. No, women just talk yatta. Guys don't have anything to say when it comes to cram sessions.
That's true.
It's because women tell them what to do and where to put it. Here, put the picture here.
They just like peel stuff off their scalps. They're so bored. While the women are planning everything out. I don't miss this at all. Just listening to this, it makes me realize it just sounds like the college environment where you got this group project and you're playing it out, and I don't miss that at all. Not at all.
It's tough to fake like you know what you're doing.
Right.
It's a lot of work. What class is this again?
They're worried about getting the other team ideas, Team
It's not about kissing a woman.
What is that?
They're talking about their off hours now. Yeah, and then Weeman has to butt in.
Jeez.
When it starts getting good. Jimmy Fred.
Yes, T-Man.
Anything you're picking up on that gives you the impression that Group B is going to be impossible to beat?
I think...
will they definitely win in the competition, too?
I think their organizational skills, especially with the leadership of Bunda, at this current time, I think it could be tough for them to be beat, T-Man.
Come on, Bunda's the captain. How is that going to help?
Bunda is a superstar.
But he barely speaks English. How is he
He's been here for like 25 years.
All right. Maybe. This is not a language barrier thing, Terry. That it's all about your leadership skills that will persevere.
And he's very crafty with a ruler, too, T-Man.
I don't want to hear about it. You're having fun with Bunda off on the side. That's your problem. All right. Now, do you want to go and eavesdrop on Group A? Or
yeah, I'm going to have to call you back from a different line.
Sounds good.
All right. They're definitely working hard.
Yes. Did sound that way, Terry. And they have to be.
Yep.
They realize how much is at stake this morning in T-Prentice.
It's T-Prentice.
You fired! You fired! You fired!
Oh, will you shut up?
Starring the T-Prentices.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
And now, here's T-Man.
Failure is not an option.
The sound of Jimmy Fred walking down to the first floor.
Strolling.
Yeah! All right, Terry, what else is happening in the world, please?
According to Date.com, cheating
This is the perfect sound bed for Date.com, don't you think?
Cheating is the #1 reason why couples break up. That's for men and women. They say that. In fact, 35% of women said, yeah, that is the #1 reason, and 28% of men said that was the reason.
Yes. Yes, John.
And now here's John.
Introducing himself now, Terry.
And why is Chance getting another chance when you said once they're fired that you're going to fire up to 2 a day? Why is Chance getting a second chance to come down and show what he ain't got?
It's not going to work for him. Don't worry about it. I mean, actually, there is an outside chance, Terry.
Yeah.
But it's so minimal. Yes, Jimmy Fred.
Yes, T-Man, I am with the other group. And they're meeting more casual. I got 4 people lying on the ground. Remember when you were a kid and you used to watch TV, like sort of on your elbows, like 2 inches from the TV?
Make him stop.
You don't remember that, T-Man?
Thanks for painting the
They have
picture.
elected a new team captain as well, T-Man.
And who's their team captain?
Their new team captain is Khalid Al-Hassan.
Khalid Al-Hassan is going to be on the hook along with Bunda this morning, Terry. This is really building up to what is obviously going to turn out to be a landmark morning in T-Prentice, Terry.
Yes.
Well, it's morning number 2.
Right.
But Khalid Al-Hassan is captaining a team going up against Bunda and his squad.
That is correct, T-Man. Team A has came up with name tags. They have name tags for each person.
But a much more laid-back environment, although to make sure that they're more familiar with each other, because they were kind of thrown together in groups, they have name tags. Hello, my name is Khalid Al-Hassan, is now donning the left breast of Khalid himself, Terry.
All right.
Because that name, it's hard to remember who exactly is who.
Right.
Can I hear a word from Khalid Al-Hassan, please?
Sure. Here. Hello?
Khalid?
How's it going?
From the reports I'm getting, your group a lot more relaxed, a lot more laid back in your preparing for the big performances, the big presentations this morning, as compared to Group B. Does that have you concerned, or is that the way you want your group to be?
That's the way I want my group to be. I want everybody to be cool and relaxed, no tension, I don't want anybody worrying because we are going to win.
Oh, geez. And you think you get the best out of your group if they're a little more laid back, a little less Red Bulled, a little more focused but chill?
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
So you're not going to try to shake up the troops at all. You have them just the way you want to have them.
Exactly.
Wow. Spoken like a true Khalid Al-Hassan, Terry. I don't even know what that means. Khalid?
Yeah.
Are you confident in what you guys are preparing for later this morning?
Yeah, it's gonna blow you guys away.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
I'll be surprised if you guys don't buy a commercial, man.
Wow. We're going to pay thousands, Terry, to buy the commercial after they present it to us.
Jeez. Let me get my checkbook out.
Yes, I'm sure it's got tons of it.
Yeah.
All right, Khalid.
Yeah.
After all the in vitros you went through.
Terry will promise to check, but they never deliver.
Is there anything at all that's concerning you about the morning that we should be aware of?
Nothing in particular. We have like one late guy, but that's about it.
Oh, just one late straggler, Terry. It's always a guy. Does Khalid sound overconfident in his captaining of his group, Terry, or do you think you believe the way Khalid sounds? Everything seems to be as he says.
It sounds like it seems as he says.
So you feel good about Khalid's chances. If you're a wagering woman, you're putting a couple of shekels on Khalid's team, or are you putting it more on the intensified Group B headed up by Boonda outside?
Well, Khalid sounds like he has a lot of confidence, and so I think I would put the shekels on
But
Khalid.
does confidence in a man usually translate to success? We'll find out. I guess we'll find out later this morning. Good luck to you, Khalid. I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties and making sure your team is all ready to go.
No problem.
Okay. There he is.
Yes.
Hello, T-Man.
Who would have thought, Terry, that he would be the cream that rose to the top, at least in day number 2? It looks like Khalid Al-Hassan is doing just that.
Yeah.
When we were afraid of him when we first met him.
I know.
He said he was going to blow us away with his...
Yeah! Oh, yes! A lot of giggles coming from their group, but a much more relaxed feel that you get from Group A.
Yeah, no, yattika.
Mm-hmm.
The giggles are from the size of women's hands, though.
Yes, well, we're immune to that at this point,
Right.
but I guess they're not. Anything you'd like to add in the research and discovery process of Group A?
No, it's a completely different feel, T, because they do have a few less people. So it's, how too many cooks can spoil the broth. Well, I think these people here are very organized, and as well, just in a different manner, just a little more laid back.
All right. A few less people because their group lost yesterday, so they had 2 people executed, if you will, Terry. 2 firings happened, and then they have that one late person.
Yeah.
That one late person shows up. Tension could start to brew in Group A.
No, I said they've called them. They've been calling them. They had everyone's phone numbers, T, so they could reach each other at any point to discuss ideas they may have had. And one of the people right now they cannot reach.
I'll tell you right now, Boonda and Group B, a clear favorite.
Really?
Yeah. I'll take an intense group over a laid-back, chill group anytime, Terry.
Okay.
You show me that your life is on the line!
Especially when you're making broth.
Okay. Thank you for the report. Very well done. Not really Jimmy Fred Weeman.
Thank you, Steve.
Okay.
Any romance in the groups? Ooh, love connections.
Anyone kissing right now, Stephen wants to know.
No, but I'm seeing a thong right now as someone is leaning down.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
You said romance, not perversion.
Yes.
Big difference.
But it made the trip down to floor 1, I'm sure, all worthwhile for Jimmy Fred Weeman.
The T-Man.
He's a very strange young man.
He's an idiot. Comes from upbringing. Parents are probably idiots, too.
866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. The next time you hear the show, it'll be live. Everybody will be back. How fun. One big happy family. Now more of the best of T-Man.
Slammed the door tonight on a business they say advertised stress relief, but really sold sex. Christy.
Mark, police actually shut this place down in 2002 for prostitution.
Right.
It reopened 10 days later under a different name, and once again, police say a lot more than massage was going on here.
Yeah! It's terrible. 10 days later, the police cracked down on this place in 2002. Then 10 days later, they looked back at the same spot and said, they turned it into a bakery. They really towed the line. That's terrific. But it never really changed.
Right.
That's pretty spitting in the face of authority, kind of like.
I would say so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mark, police actually shut this place down in 2002 for prostitution.
Right.
It reopened 10 days later under a different name, and once again, police say a lot more than massage was going on here.
Investigators carried massage tables out of the Sunset Spa.
Right.
Evidence they say will help prove this business was a front for prostitution.
How is that evidence? That could be massage place. We got them good. They have massage tables in this joint. It's not like they talked about carrying out client lists and big jugs of lube and stuff.
Right, I know. Investigators carry massage tables out of the Sunset Spa.
Yes.
Evidence they say will help prove this business was a front for prostitution.
Well, I got them red-handed.
Neighbors say it was obvious.
The guy come out and was quite indecent looking. Like,
the guy walks out looking indecent. He's ugly. He's got to be getting some in there.
Could have just been fulfilled from his massage.
I mean, yeah. So far, all I'm hearing is massage tables and strange-looking people. If every strange-looking person was locked up or was a suspect, this place would be overridden with them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, if they talked about, look at that, Mark, they just let the goat out. That's not good.
The goat had a spiked collar on.
Yes.
quite indecent looking. Like, his zipper was undone and stuff like that.
I guess I stopped the tape too early, Terry.
I guess you did.
He was still zipping up.
Oh, boy.
Yes. You don't need to zip after a good massage.
Guess not.
Or not your standard, reputable massage, spa kind of place massage.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're zipping up, something's got to be fishy. The guy's walking out of the place going, got to zip the fly, all right.
Yeah.
You can't go back to work like this.
Let me straighten up here.
Come on.
So that's what led to the whole investigation?
Yes, because this woman witnessed a guy leaving, zipping his fly, Stephen.
Right.
With her binoculars, probably, by the way.
She called 911 right away.
The guy come out and was quite indecent looking. Like, his zipper was undone and stuff like that.
All these men, and they get out of their cars and they go...
Kathy Downs has a dog grooming business next door. She says the Sunset Spa has had many names, but it's catered to the oldest profession for years.
It's a cat house.
Oh, a cat house. Now I understand. I had no idea what they were referring to before, Terry, but such modern terms like cat house make it very clear.
Yeah.
Cat house. It's a cat house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Police arrested 6 people connected to this massage parlor.
Right.
2 here today, 4 others in Renton, Auburn, Tacoma, and Port Orchard.
Oh, geez.
Inside the Sunset Spa, so-called stress relief is offered for $60.
Everyone needs
Cops
it.
say it was upward of $200 for a sex act.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
It's really paying for stress relief, Terry.
I guess so.
Well, at a cat house, though, that's the going rate, I understand.
Whoa.
They're very free about offering up that this is a place where you can come and relax.
Right.
And then once you get in the door, it's sex for money.
Detectives think this massage parlor is part of a prostitution circuit that runs from California to British Columbia.
Wow.
People in this area just want it off their street.
Put it on mine.
It's gross and it's real serious, and they just keep coming back. And I hope this time that maybe they don't.
Oh.
Police are optimistic they'll be able to shut this place down for good this time, but they say these prostitutes...
10 days later, it reopened. They got them fooled with the name of butterflies. They thought it was a nice little insect environment type establishment.
Oh, my
They'll be back.
Yeah. Okay.
Think so?
Sure, they always are.
Or is that just a hope?
That's kind of my hope, actually.
Do you still have your punch card unfilled?
Yeah, I'm 2 away from free one, Stephen.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, now we have people calling in that live right around the corner or right nearby that want to give their thoughts. You're on the air. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, T.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you doing this
Good.
fine
What can we-
Friday morning?
Oh, geez. What's your name?
My name is Amy.
What can we do for you, Amy?
I have lived around the corner from that massage parlor for like 15 years, and
this is the first time you're calling us? Where are you when we need you? Man!
But I didn't let you know sooner.
Oh.
But that place, even from being a high school student, it was just a female. Even we just knew that was always just some place where the guys went to get BJs or whatever.
Oh, geez. Was it one of those things you never knew for 100% for sure kind of situation?
Yeah,
or
you never really knew, but you always
suspected. Your mom always told you to walk on the other side of the street.
Don't go near that place.
I've never, as many years as I've been by that place, I've never seen anybody park there.
Aha. They're always dropped off and then picked up.
And sneaking around the back.
Ah, yes. I see. They park blocks away.
Yeah, I bet you that place ain't going to close down. It'll be back in 10 days again.
Oh. Sounds like you miss it already.
It's been, you know,
all the action in her town is now gone.
Right.
She needs her job back.
That was my income.
So when your dad walked out of there and he told you he was just getting something at the bakery, you believed him, huh?
I sure did. Where's my donuts?
Well, that's a shame.
Jeez.
He always had donuts when he left, though, yes.
I bet he did.
Well, I'm sure they were quite tasty. Just stay away from the glazed ones.
Right?
Okay, yes. Well, thank you for the call.
Sure, T.
I'm glad they're cleaning up your town.
Oh, yeah, me too.
There you go. Speaking of cleaning up the town, Terry.
Yes?
A Porta Potty J is calling from Brooklyn, New York. Even though he doesn't live in Brooklyn anymore, Terry.
Right. Moved down to the boonies, right?
Yes. I still got to refer to him as the guy who called us during the summer for the first time when he was living in Brooklyn. Yes, Porta Potty. Porta Potty. I think he's preparing for a show right now, Terry, in the soundproof room. He's got a big debut show.
Yeah.
On the radio station we're broadcasted out of in New York.
So is it 10 in a row or 9 in a row? Can't figure it out.
Porta Potty, are you there? Well, what happened to Porta Potty? I thought he was holding on. Find out what happened to him. Maybe he passed out or something. You're on the air. Hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing, T-Man?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm okay. Hey, my friend is the guy that got arrested and lives in Port Orchard for going to that place.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to be a good friend and offer him your lawyer or something like that, or what?
No.
Okay. So he was there? He happened to be there when the place got busted?
Yeah, and...
that's winning the lottery the wrong way, huh?
Okay.
Yeah,
For stress relief and what happens.
Yes.
He told me anyways that the girls up there are pretty nasty.
All right. Well, I wouldn't expect much going into a place that has dirt road kind of around. I'm not thinking it's top of the line. I don't think anyone suspected it was. All right?
All right.
Okay.
So nasty, he couldn't stop going.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, not that nasty.
Give me nasty some more.
He lives like an hour away, too.
Yeah, must have been worth it.
The Porta Potty.
T-Man.
Where were you, sir?
I was on the phone with Jimmy Jan.
All right.
Oh,
Still making the final arrangements. All
Making
excited.
the final arrangements.
Has it been finalized as far as you getting there and being able to do this big-time show tomorrow?
Well, the whole thing is I got to get up this money to go. Here's the banger thing.
Oh, jeez.
Another banger.
He's leaving this morning to get there for tomorrow.
I'm leaving this afternoon.
Yes.
Whole travel time for this whole trip, 11 hours and 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a lot of travel time to go to work for 4 hours.
Yes.
All right, and I just want to tell Gay, this is what you call dedication, baby.
Oh, jeez.
This is how you get it done. You know, I might have a chance, a whim of a chance.
But
of a whim.
do you have khakis?
Would it matter on radio?
Okay. Good point.
We have to wear them.
Well, I'll tell you what, Porta Potty. After your big show tomorrow morning, when we get back next week,
yeah,
I'm going to play a couple of excerpts.
Oh, good.
As much as we can tolerate.
Super.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
So make sure you're in your most dazzling best gears.
Okay.
And let it fly.
All right. Can I send a message out to Gay?
Of course, you know that station that is in Kiss in New York is just a cover-up for a prostitution house.
Right.
Stress relief, Terry.
Yes.
They were busted in 2002, but then changed their name to Kiss FM.
Do they need interns by some chance?
Yes. So, Porta Potty, have you worked on some of your, perhaps, catchphrases, if you're going to use some? Are you going to work on some of your intros to songs? Can we get a little preview or something like that? Or are you going to be a modern-sounding kind of DJ, maybe an 80s like Steven likes to be? Or are you going to be, what are you going to be?
Hey, this is Porta Potty J rocking here at 98.7 Kiss FM, whatever it is. I'm not sure which one it is.
Yeah, you may want to get that part right.
Okay.
Yeah, the call letters are pretty important.
If you're looking for a callback, you may want to make sure you have that mastered.
See, the reason why I'm going to go through with this is because you fought so hard for me, T-Man.
That's right.
And also, there might be a whim of a chance that a radio station might pick me up.
I love when I have a whim of a chance.
Yeah.
Give me a song that Porta Potty J can introduce, please, so we can get him all prepared for this. I'd hate to have him go on and freeze because he's not used to the environment that is being a radio DJ.
Right. He's got to get used to talking up to the
yes.
beginning.
Let's give him a nice 80s training session.
There you go.
I'm sure you got Glory of Love queued up and ready to go.
Okay. Porta Potty J, it sounds like you have been working in your home there on a couple of delivery features you're going to go with, but I want to make sure that we feel comfortable that you're going to be good.
Okay.
All right?
Let's do this.
Okay. There you go. Maybe using phrases like that will go over well with the audience. All right? Start when you hear that song. Start just the way you just ended a second ago. Let's do this.
All right.
All right?
I thought this was America, people.
Okay. Maybe a song he can talk up to a little bit.
No intro on that one, huh?
Yes. But thanks for helping. Hang on, Porta Potty J.
Okay.
That's the best kind of intro to talk up to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
What song? What song am I introducing?
I don't know. You're supposed to know this stuff. Go ahead. Where are you, Porta Potty?
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Porta Potty J here, rocking here from 99.3 Kiss FM.
It was just 98.7 a second ago.
I thought I was on your show.
All right, we're not 99 point whatever.
Oh, you are up here.
Okay. All right, that's good. Go ahead.
All right, rocking on 99.3. We got the hottest hip-hop and flavor for you. So this is one that you savor. Let's do this.
See, some stations give you hot hip-hop, Terry.
Sure.
Some stations give you flavor.
Yeah.
Porta Potty J is giving you both.
Wow.
In the streets, people ask about me and you. I tell them
the flavor that you savor. Porta Potty J.
Oh, man.
Flavor that you savor.
See, that's good.
I'm savoring that.
And here's Porta Potty J with the banger of the day. Ja Rule, baby.
I think he's onto something, Terry.
There you go.
I think it's already quite the discovery.
Woohoo!
I think he will have those request lines flooded.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be able to pick one song. I want to be able to play one song. I know that the radio stations, they tell you what to play. They have the little,
sometimes
little
they do, sometimes they don't. If you have the pull, if you have the power, you can start picking your own songs. And I think
the Porta
already
Potty
you're
Day pick of the day.
Yes. What would the Porta Potty Day pick of the day be?
Oh, I'll bring it way back to J. Rue the Damager, Come Clean.
Mm-hmm.
For all the real hip-hop heads out there.
Wow.
Porta Potty?
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm going to miss out on the experience that is you from 10 to 2 o'clock tomorrow in New York.
I'm sure you'll
sorry
hear it.
I'm not going to be able to hear it live.
There'll be some kind of buzz going on.
Some kind of buzz already, he's predicting.
That'd be from the 40 that you drink beforehand, probably.
Yes. I know that there are many people in other areas of the country that listen to this show that aren't listening in New York that are very excited for you, Porta Potty, and they're sorry they're going to miss out as well. Like one person is on the line right now.
My buddy.
He's a gay phone operator. He's so gay. He's so phone operator. And now, here's Gay. A good morning.
Good morning, Gay. I thought make it. I thought I was going to fail.
You are going to fail.
I'm going to fail?
Bomb, yeah.
I got about 700 days up on you, unemployment-wise.
Yeah, the request lines are going to be full of people requesting you to shut the hell up.
The request lines are going to be full of people telling you to get off the air.
Now,
once I'm done over there, I'm coming for you, Gay. Once I'm done there,
they should save this for tomorrow.
Shut you down.
I'm coming for you, man.
You come right over. I'll give it to you.
I'm coming for you, bro.
You're not going to...
Can you feel it?
You're going to bomb.
Can you feel it, baby? Porta Potty J is in the house.
You're not going to get a job. You're not going to be able to feed your kids. You're going to go down.
You'll be surprised when I come knocking on your door at 7:30 in the morning in Seattle, and I pretended like I'm some kind of salesman for a computer magazine or something.
Yeah, I live in a computer building. I have a nice home, so you wouldn't be able to get in my building.
Oh,
Well, that's all right. I'll
That's
just
the
pay the
banger.
doorman.
We've just
It's not like
received
your trailer.
We've just received word, Terry. This just in. The latest Arbitron ratings already have Porta Potty J's higher rated show than Kilbreath's Sunday show.
Really?
Yes. And he hasn't even got on the air yet, Terry.
Wow.
This is quite the start for Porta Potty J.
Yes, it is.
To be higher rated in the
Only
Arbitron
joking right
ratings.
nowhere.
In the Arbitron ratings, he's already got higher numbers than Kilbreath's Sunday show.
Boy.
Saturday, that's how good it is. I don't even know what day it is. Who was the rocket scientist around here that decided, hey, Kilbreath is just too hip to keep on the weekdays? Let's give him his own show on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
Who was that?
He'll get everybody started.
Hey, T-Man, if I do a good job, will you fly me out there so I can go up against Gay?
Porta Potty J, if you're horrible, we're flying you out here. We already told you that.
Excellent.
The idea of you being a magazine salesman and then all of a sudden smashing Gay
No,
is just
no, you see, I can't do that. That's
good
against the
to
law.
turn down.
That's
I'm
against
going
the
up
law.
against him for anything.
But let's see if Gay maybe can whet the appetite. Oh, geez, of Kiss FM in New York to fly him over to New York to do a weekend shift.
Oh,
Gay, introduce this song. Where is it,
Everybody,
Gay?
this is Gay Phone Operator.
Oh,
Time to listen to the best music you've ever heard. This is Captain and Tennille.
Oh, my God. You get shot out here saying that stuff.
Not bad, Gay.
Yeah, right to the post.
yeah, right to the post.
Even though it's a short post. Porta Potty J.
Yeah.
I don't know now. I think there's going to be a high demand, a high influx of calls of people wanting Gay to do a shift. How are you going to handle this?
I guarantee you'll have more callers calling in as for me than for Gay. I guarantee it. I got more backs in Seattle than he does, and I never lived there.
All right, well, let's see what's going on the phone lines. You're on the air. Hello. Hello?
Hello.
So far, it's been Gay showing his stuff against Porta Potty J. Let's see what other people out there think. Yes, go ahead, sir. Sir?
Yes.
Go ahead. What do you want?
Hey, why, Gay, why are you such a prick to this guy that doesn't have a job and he's trying to feed his family? So why is he pricking me and judging me?
You were just basing we're basing our conversations on facts here, Gay. You're making stuff up in your head.
Hey, you're the one that can't feed his family. I'm basing my opinion on facts.
How could you two be arguing over lyrics like this? You're on the air. Oh, I knocked him off. You're on the air. You're on the air. Hello. Yes.
Should I call in for myself or what?
Go ahead. You're on the air. There's a lot of confusion right now with all the music and two other people on the line. Hello?
Morning.
Go ahead. You're on. I heard it. I heard a good morning. Someone said good morning, though. Are you there? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. I'm going to be doing a Saturday show soon, Terry.
Gay's probably got all his friends calling the
Are you going to
station.
say
He's probably
something,
got his
sir,
other
or
phone line
not?
Open, calling his friends. Tell him, call in.
Porta Potty, zip it for a second. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Jimmy. How you doing?
Yes, I'm fine. Whatever. What do you want to say already?
Yo, Porta Potty, good luck, and I have a good time down in HR.
Oh, that was worth it. You're on the air. Hello.
Whenever I hear Porta Potty, all I smell is poop.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Not the most ringing endorsement that Porta Potty could be getting.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I love it.
You're
used to it.
Yes, you're on the air. Hello.
Hey, Porta Potty, I got $500 if you really want to come out to Seattle and humble Gay phone operator. Come on out, and congratulations on your gig, okay?
John's got nothing.
Won't that take away from buying your alcohol so you can be a drunk jerk like you normally are?
Hey, you know what?
Oh, the family's turning on him. The family's turning on him.
Oh, Lord.
He's not family.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hanger on her.
Hanger on her.
Hello.
Man.
Yes.
Hey, I got a tagline for you to loan Jay.
Go ahead.
Whatever happened to Cook Choo?
Oh, jeez.
Phone line screwed up.
You're on the air.
T-Man.
Yes.
Porta Potty's accent is worth 10 points more than Gay's voice every morning.
I told you. I told you.
I told you.
Yeah, now it's extra.
I shook up the world. You're on the air.
Yeah, I
just wanted to say, why is Gay such a hater? Porta Potty finally got a job, and Gay's all hating on him.
Hey, that sounds like 6-0 to me, T-Man. I'm way up.
Gay, why don't you answer the question? Why aren't you happy for a man who was an unemployed person but now seems like he's onto something?
If he was a normal unemployed person that didn't attack me, I'd be very happy for him. I can't wait to see you. Yeah, because you want me. It shows.
Okay.
I tell you what, when I can fly over there and you beat me or whatever happens, I will bend over in front of you and let them take
All right, why don't you guys talk about this on Instant Messenger? How about that? I'm out.
The T-Man.
Drink because I am a sensitive and highly strung person. I am not a drunk.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. The T-Man will be back on live the next time you hear this very here program. Now more of the Best of T-Man.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
And now, here's T-Man.
I think it's about that time, Terry.
Okay.
They've been working for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think they've literally been working that long. There's enough Red Bull out there to prove that. Are you reading this morning what I'm reading here in the paper, that the show The Apprentice, they're saying, may be set up, fixed, staged, and all that other fun stuff?
It better not be.
Did you see that report this morning, Stephen?
I didn't. No.
Well, I'll guarantee you this. After you hear T-Prentice this morning, you will have no doubts that nothing is set up. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm very concerned. Why do you have sparkles all over your face?
I don't know. Do I?
Yes.
Could have been my makeup this morning. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Well, are there sparkles in your makeup?
Well, yeah, there is.
Oh, well, that would explain that.
Well, I didn't realize that I had gotten it all over my face.
Well, don't you put makeup on your face?
No, I put it
But
on my
not with
shoes.
sparkles. Just on my eyes, usually. It may have fallen down.
I got it. Jimmy Fred, which group is ready to go?
Actually, one group said they still need a half hour. The other says they need 20 minutes.
Well, get them all by the door right now. Both groups. Up here and by the door.
It's going to take a second.
How much time do they need?
I don't know.
I know I didn't give a hard deadline, but guess what?
The deadline is now.
Yeah, we'll be ready by noon.
It's only a 4-hour show. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to go 20 minutes or a half hour before you're prepared to go.
It's part of the test, yeah.
As women go to retrieve both groups, I don't know who's going to go first. Okay. Maybe we'll flip a coin. But one of the two groups is going to set the tone, and then the other is going to have to do their best to do a better job. What job are we talking about? We have no idea. We'll explain it to you in a couple of seconds, I guess. But they've been working pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
As you heard all throughout the morning, they were here before I got here, Terry. Now, yes, I get here in a minute to 6, but still, the fact that they were here so early and earlier than me was kind of scary to see them working when I walked in.
Night of the living intern.
It was really scary.
Just walking around.
Plus meeting late into the hours.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Arranging Red Robin get-togethers.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody that driven as your intern?
I don't know. It's a little unnecessary. It's a little overdone. We don't want anyone working around here to an extent where we can't relate. Okay, yes? They're all ready? They're by the door? Bring them in. Dim the lights.
Ooh, dim the lights.
Oh, great.
Let them hear this. Let them understand.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
Starring the T-Prentices.
That's you
Let
guys.
him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
What is that dude looking all geeked up about?
Who knows?
I want to see some serious faces on it here.
This is it.
T-Man.
Where is everybody? I don't see enough people in here. You know what? It's about time Weeman joins this contest.
Oh.
I'm waiting for the right moment to have Weeman join one of the two groups, Terry, and fight for his job. That will happen. But if he can't get it done, and I'm still seeing people trickling in here, Terry.
Yeah.
He gave me a thumbs up that they were all by the door. Obviously, they weren't. I'm seeing too many smiles. I see one more smile. I'm going to clip somebody here. Somebody's going to be fired if I see too many smiles. Look at Boone trying to hold in his smile.
I know.
That is so lame, Boone. Don't even cover your mouth. Don't even do it. You're a disgrace right now. I don't want to hear when I ask Jimmy Fred Wayman which group is ready to go with their presentation. I don't want to hear, well, one group needs a half hour and the other group needs 20 minutes. Which group is going to volunteer to go first right now? Speak! Which group?
Team B. They're all in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They all want to.
Yes, they're both screaming no. Yes, they know what's on the line here, Terry. And what is on the line, ladies and gentlemen?
What is on the line this morning? Your T-Prentice Lives is on the line. You thought I was tough on some of your... What does it sound like I'm underwater, Terry?
I don't know.
You thought I was tough on some of your fellow T-Prentice workers yesterday? And a walk in the park! Today, many must go. It's not like some little simple one person gets fired at the end of the Apprentice show. At least 2, maybe 10 will be clipped by the end of this morning.
Who was that guy, Terry? Now, what is in store, ladies and gentlemen? Perhaps you did not hear what these two groups have been working on. Terry, as I spoke of yesterday, we have never had a T-Man in the Morning Show television commercial to promote this show. And lo and behold, it's amazing to me how we could have the highest ratings in the area, and actually now in many areas in the country, without any TV commercials to promote us. How did we do it? Is it mirrors? Is it smoke? Is it smoke and mirrors? I don't know. Terry.
Yes.
The day will never come. I guarantee you this. When we have a TV commercial promoting the T-Man in the Morning Show.
Okay.
With Terry saying, listen to your horoscope at 8:15.
Yes.
That would mean extra work after the show. That's really why we don't want to do it.
I will never be able to breathe right if I saw a T-Man in the Morning Show commercial on television. It's not going to happen. I don't want it that way.
Mm-hmm.
However, for this morning's purposes, both Group A and Group B are preparing T-Man commercials as if it was on TV. And yet,
catering to the listening audience so they know what the hell you're doing.
that is the fine line they have to walk, Terry. They have to show us a TV commercial that would be very, very adept at promoting this show and its unbelievable strengths. Huh? While at the same time making sure the listeners don't feel like they're out of the loop, Terry.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a lot of big pictures. I see a lot of big posters. I see a lot of big visual aids.
Right.
I don't know how well those translate on the air, Terrence.
Yeah, not too many people driving can see those
Something
things.
tells me that higher range number of 10 people being fired may actually have been conservative.
Ooh,
wow.
Really?
Maybe the whole lot of them go this morning, Terry.
Wow.
And we start from scratch.
Wow.
I'll tell you right now, Weeman becomes the intern. If both groups blow this,
yes.
If both groups are completely inept at showing me a quality T-Man in the Morning Show commercial, I'm not going to be generous and say, well, you guys were better than them. You didn't suck as bad.
Mm-hmm.
Many heads will roll. I'll tell you right now, it's an advantage to go last. Who wants to go first? Mm-hmm. Team B's not scared of what I just said, that the people that go second have the advantage. Stop talking!
Stop giggling!
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you suck my battleship.
Yes. I didn't realize all the things this cheap toy store bought Megaphone could do, Terry.
Well, it's got songs on there. It's awesome.
Yeah. There you go.
Let me see here. Yes. Who wants to hear London Bridges?
I always do.
Okay. Stop giggling! Team B wanted to go first.
Yes,
Terry.
they did. Mm-hmm.
Team B, yes, you will be going first. That is the Boonda-led team, Terry.
Yes.
How Boonda got into this competition to try to be a summer intern for the T-Bear in the Morning Show is beyond me. But Boonda, being the team captain this morning, as elected by his team members, is obviously going to be on the hook should Team B be a major failure.
Yeah.
Boonda, please step to that microphone. Please tell me why you should have such confidence as to wanting the need to have your team go first. What is in your head right now? What are you thinking?
Everybody's ready. Everybody know their part. Everyone did their part. We're ready to go, 100%.
Why are you wearing tap shoes? Oh, jeez. I'm just playing.
Just in case if they kick me, I'll kick them back.
Okay, I don't get it. Anyhow, Boonda, do you want to give us a little teaser? Do you want to give us a little clue as to what your team has prepared? Do you want to keep it as a complete surprise?
I would never give my secret to my enemy, the team players. No way.
Oh, jeez. So Boonda strategizing is not trusting Team A, and he's thinking if they were to give little tips right now, the Team A would go right back to the drawing board and copy exactly what Team B is doing.
Right.
Right.
Paranoia works very well in this business. Boonda seems like he may be very cut out for the job as a T-Prentice winner. Who knows, Terry? Or will he make it past this morning? The odds say Boonda's gone by the end of today.
Ooh, really?
Will he beat those odds?
Yes,
Boonda, are you an odds beater?
Yes, I am. Damn it.
Wow.
The damn it, I'm sure, was thrown in for emphasis, huh?
I believe him now.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's serious.
Boy.
Do you want to point out who the star of your presentation is going to be, Boonda? Do you want to have them step forward, or is that you? Is there a star, or are you all equal stars?
We are all equal star.
Wow.
But I'm the leader, though. Don't forget that guy. I'm your leader.
Oh, boy.
Damn it.
Troll is
Doing another damn it, Terry.
Yeah, he is.
Let me tell you, leaders have no shortage of damn it's.
I guess not.
Team A, why are you scared of Team B? Who's the captain for Team A? Khalid. Why do you... Khalid Al-Hassan, Terry.
Yes, the kickback.
Khalid.
What's up?
Why do you fear Team B? I see it in your team's eyes.
There's no fear in our team's eyes. That's the look of victory.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it?
I'm sorry. They're so close to each other. I got confused, Terry. The look of victory. And, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening earlier this morning, you heard Chance call up, very agitated, very upset that he was unfairly fired yesterday. So, in my generosity, Terry,
yes.
I told him and he could come down this morning and be a one-act play. He could be a team of one.
Right.
He's Team C this morning, Terry. He's got to put on a Team Man in the Morning Show commercial with him being all the parts and players. Will he survive today? No.
Let's put it out there right now.
He's going to stay fired, Terry.
Right.
Unless his performance is so far and away the clear victor as compared to teams A and B, Terry. That's the only possibility that maybe we consider putting Chance back in this competition. He raced down here when I suggested it this morning, Terry. He's excited. He had no time to even work on this because he thought he was fired yesterday. He just called to complain this morning. And now here he stands. Team C, realizing that everything he's going to do this morning will not only be an utter embarrassment for him, his family, his friends, and his neighbors,
right?
But it'll be a complete waste of time. You understand this?
I totally understand this.
And yet you're gung-ho about it.
Let's bring it.
And you think that your one-act play, your one-man show, your one-person T-Man commercial is going to be enough that we realize so clearly better than the other two groups, we have to put them back in the competition. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it.
And you've had no time to prepare.
I threw together a
You're
little
off to a great start.
Yeah, I know. Aren't I, though? I threw together a little something this morning before I came down, but it's nothing real pretty, so.
It's nothing really pretty. Great.
Well, then why don't you just go home now?
Nope.
Why don't you just get in your car and call it a day?
No, that's all right.
He's like Ralph Nader, kind of.
No shot. Well, maybe he knows the people in his group, and he knows they can't get it done.
All groups outside.
Oh, wow.
Team B.
It's T-Prentice.
That's right. Team B volunteered to go first, Terry.
Yes, I did.
The devil sends the beast with wrath because he knows the time is short.
But that doesn't mean Team B goes first, Terry.
Really?
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
And now, here's T-Man.
We're going to flip a coin.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it with the lights down, actually.
Oh, jeez.
Hasty put the lights back on. I don't like it as much.
All ready for Halloween now.
Yes. Let's do the rest of the show. Actually, the rest of all our shows in the dark. We will flip we don't have a coin? All right, something as small as a coin. Get Jimmy Fred Weeman over here. And we will determine which team goes first.
Ball or tail? I mean, heads or tail?
Mm-hmm. Take a quick break, and then the performances begin, Terry. Many must go. Many must go. There's too many of them, Terry.
The T-Man Show.
Oh, those guys are fast.
The T-Man Show. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. The T-Man will be back on live next week. Now more of the Best of T-Man.
You thought you wouldn't hear this one again? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. T-Prentice.
Or maybe you wished.
T-Prentice.
Right.
I want to be T-Prentice.
Sure.
I have energy.
Yeah.
And I have class.
That's obvious.
And oh, look. I've got a nice ass.
Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the performance arts portion of T-Prentice.
Yay! Woo-hoo!
Hot Tony just came down. I guess he feels very invested in this, Terry. I guess he feels like he is a part of T-Prentice and he couldn't stay away. And as a top 10 dysfunctional family member, he has every right to be here.
Right.
Just try not to take up too much space. I'm sure these folks are gonna need all the room they can get for their very lame performances. Speaking of which,
and even clean up after gay.
Mm-hmm. Tony?
Just wanted to come check it out.
Prentice.
Yes. Thanks for being here. Taking advantage of his status, Terry.
Very good.
I want to be.
Do you have any thoughts? Do you have any, perhaps, advice for the T-Prentice groups that are about to lay it all on the line?
I was listening to some of their ideas yesterday, and it'll be interesting, definitely.
All right. Then without further ado, why don't you take a seat on the couch so you're kind of out of the way? You know, that morning show couch where just about every dysfunctional family member's had a little ride or two? Okay. Terry.
Yes.
Seattle, good night. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm. All right, here's the deal.
Yes.
Which group do you want to come in first, Terry? I'm really starting to feel the pain here.
Are you?
I really I'm all of a sudden guaranteeing that this is going to be so lame.
Oh.
What was I thinking? Why are we doing this? This is going to be a disaster. It's not going to translate to the radio. No one's going to know what's going on. They're going to be embarrassing. They're all going to be pretty much horrible. It's going to be stupid.
Well, let's have some faith.
Why are we doing this? I have no faith.
Come on.
The only good thing that can come out of this is that if I'm as right as I think I am, everyone gets fired. We don't have to go through this again, Terry. This is going to be a disaster. This has disaster written all over it. As far as being just lame, Terry.
Well, now that you've let everybody know that, nobody will be
Yes.
disappointed if it
Well,
is.
no. I still think there's plenty of room for disappointment, even after my very, very obvious warnings here of how lame this is going to be.
All right.
Lord. All right, Hot Toddy, since you're here, why don't you decide, without any bias, which group should go first?
We'll take Group B.
Group B, he would like to go first. Group B did themselves want to go first. Let's bring in Group B there, James Frederick Weeman. Please, I just hope it ends quick.
You'd rather hear this than go through what we're about to. Huh?
No.
Oh, well,
Here comes Group B.
here they are.
Apprentice.
One dude has a Krispy Kreme little hat on.
Yes.
Very scary. They have dry erase boards or whatever you call those things.
Yes, they do.
Which always work well for the radio.
Oh.
We can play win, lose, or draw.
But this is partially my fault, Terry. Because I told them to do a TV commercial for the T-Man in the Morning Show, because obviously we're never having one, we're never going to, we never have, and that's the way I like it. But I would just like to see what one might look like.
Sure.
As proposed by these T-Prentice groups.
Okay.
So when I asked them to do a TV commercial, obviously it's going to be very visual, which just leads for radio disaster. So that's really mostly my fault. I'm already expecting you guys to suck. Okay? I'll tell you that right now. Now, what do you need from us? Do you need any accompanying music? Do you need to be, you need a couple minutes to set up, it looks like, or what?
No, we're good. We're ready to go.
Oh, when you hear that from Bunda, it just instills so much confidence, Terry.
Picture of confidence.
I am. My name is Confidence.
Yes, they have
That's what
pictures.
Boomman
They have pictures of all the dysfunctional family members they're bringing in. They're looking to take over Terry's microphone there. They're kicking her off the air. There's a lot of people in the background. Would you like the lights higher? Would you like them dimmer? What do you need there, Bunda?
I need a green M&M. Only green M&M, please.
Weird. He's the weirdest guy in the world. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just joking. We're ready.
Okay, you're ready.
We're ready.
You're the team captain. Do you want to give your troops a last-minute pep talk, or are they ready to go?
Hey, guy. You gotta do good. Remember, I'm wearing a steel-toe boot.
Okay.
If you got messed up, I'm gonna kick your behind.
Okay, yes.
Good luck, by the way.
What do you mean good luck? You're setting them off on their own. You're part of this group, Bunda.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you're the captain, but I'm hoping you're going to be part of this performance.
I am.
Okay. Now, I'm going to pretend like I just watched my favorite TV show. Don't ask. And all of a sudden now, the commercials are coming on, and lo and behold, there on the old TV comes this very motley crew. Let's see what they have as far as a T-Man commercial. Oh, this looks like an interesting commercial. Are you ready to go? Oh, this looks like an interesting commercial. And action.
Are you looking for a show that has intelligence with areola?
There are no more adjectives.
Family values with Star and Star's mom.
Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that.
I'm living my life for me. You don't know me.
Class with Dumpy.
Come across.
Financial advising with Gay Phone Operator.
Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore.
Up on today's latest sporting events?
And they're off.
With the Emerald Downs dysfunctional family race? Well, keep looking. In the meantime, listen to the T-Man Show every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. You never know what's going to happen.
Oh, I can't believe it.
On Seattle's #1 hit music station.
Q93.
This show is not even ready. Parental advisory is advised.
Were you disappointed?
That sucks. I wish we had TiVo.
That's right. It was invented for stuff like that.
Actually, you guys did quite a creative job.
Yeah. Good job, Timmy.
You have put the bar up rather high. If I'm Team A, I'm a little bit worried. To be all honest here, Terry, that was not tragic.
No, it wasn't. I was
And
very
if I
impressed.
say you're not tragic, that's about as good a compliment as you're going to get.
That's right.
Was there anything visual they did? Yeah,
The guy dressed like me. Look at him.
Yeah, there was some visual.
Two of the female participants started tonguing after each other.
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
That's we not shot one of the TiVo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we wanted to freeze up. Slow-mo through that. Yeah, can we, let's pretend like I got my TiVo remote. I'm rolling back on that I'm rolling back on that
It works.
Oh.
Even on radio.
Terry, I'm tuning into this show.
Oh, yes. They did a good job.
Team B! How about Team B?
Yeah, good job.
All right, now get up.
Love the little horsey sounds. The feet. Oops.
Yeah, the horsey sound effect was terrific.
Yeah.
Yes, that made the commercial what it was.
It did.
Absolutely.
At Emerald Downs, they always run on pavement, right?
Yeah.
Team B's the Red Bull team, right?
Was
here all
Team B
night.
the Red Bull team that was here in the wee hours of the morning? Yes, I believe they were, Stephen. Yes. And it paid off. And you know what?
It did.
They didn't have any flubs. They brought all the dysfunctional family members in. I mean,
Yes.
no reference to Hot Tony and a shiny head, but still.
Hey, they did a fine job.
Dumpy. They had, when they talked about a dysfunctional family member, they put up a big poster of that person that
Oh,
they
really?
obviously
Oh, that's cool.
scanned out there on the intranet.
Yeah, now
Like
it's
a real
on
picture of him.
Yes.
Wow.
It was both physical and oral pleasure for us all.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And audio references that were key and visual ones as well, Terry.
Yes. Very impressive.
And now, Team A has their work cut out for them. But, of course, there's that wild card of Team C.
That's right. Chance.
Should we just get him out of the way?
Sure.
Chance has to do a one-act play. Yes, If you're just tuning in, Chance was very upset that he was fired yesterday. I told him to come down here if he wanted to make a fool of himself. He'd do a commercial of one. And if it blows us away, see, there's no way he can blow us away now because, Terry, that commercial by Team B was way better than I thought it was going to be. I'll be very honest.
They did well.
I predicted disaster, and maybe I had lowered standards so much that it was easy to clear, but it just seemed real good.
Yeah. See, we're disappointed.
Yes.
All right.
Let's do this every day. Bring Chance in, please. Please bring in Team C.
I think I'm disappointed.
Should have lowered your bar on this one, by the way.
Hard to go lower.
T-Prentice.
Oh, wow.
T-Prentice. I want to be T-Prentice. I have energy and I have class. And oh, look, I've got a nice ass.
The Chance. Chance.
He's preparing.
Why don't you walk over there? Why don't you do everything over there so I can see you best? I love to watch a man make a fool out of himself, Terry, when he's got no chance for success. The only objective is to just embarrass yourself as little as possible.
Right.
And he knows that, Terry.
But he's still here, doing
I guess there is. Is there still a chance that he can just make Team B look like idiots?
Yeah, there's always a chance.
All right.
T-Prentice.
Storyboard.
All right, Chance. All right, don't worry about a storyboard. Take over that mic. Terry, you don't need that mic. Give it the Chance.
I want to be
Actually, every time she talks into it, she gives it the Chance. All right, why don't you give us your performance, your T-Man commercial? Here I am, Chance. I'm watching TV. I am, for whatever reason, watching the commercials on this given day, and all of a sudden, this one pops on.
Hi, I'm Jack Thompson, and I'm here to tell you about something that just may change your life. The T-Man Show. Just listen one time, and we guarantee your life will take a turn for the better. And to prove it to you, we have a group of listeners, dysfunctional family members, and an employee ready to tell you just what the T-Man did for them.
He's putting a wig on. He's putting a pillow in his stomach.
Hi, my name is Gay Phone Operator.
Oh, geez.
Before I started listening to the T-Man, I was just Christopher from Seattle. I had a job and had to pay my own bills. Now I don't have to work, and some Greek god sends me tons of money for all my needs. Thanks, T-Man.
He's got donuts in his hand, Terry. Yes. Oh, he's taking the pillow out now. He's taking the wig off. Oh, geez.
It's a long commercial.
He's putting a bra on, Terry, yes. Yeah, it's interrupting regularly scheduled programming, Terry.
He says I'm Hotshot Scott, I'm going to be pissed.
He's actually spending time snapping the bra on, Terry.
Pretty good at it, too, by the way.
I love when commercials have these kind of delays.
Right. Costume changes into the low.
Anytime you're ready there, Chance.
Hi, I'm Babs, and I used to think it was perfectly okay to be a modest A-cup. But after listening to the T-Man, I realized just how wrong I was. I immediately went and saw Dr. Tony Mangabat, and now I'm a full C. I feel better about myself now than ever before, and now I even get dates. Thanks a lot, T-Man.
Yeah, we believe you. We believe you, Babs. He's taking the bra off now, Terry. I think he's going to change costumes again.
I think so.
Yes. This is Act 3, I believe. The wig, another wig has gone on. Oh, and a hat.
Hey, my name's Dumpy.
Oh, jeez.
If it wasn't for the T-Man, I never would have been able to fulfill my lifelong dream of going to the biggest and baddest show on earth. WrestleMania! He gave me tickets for both me and my kid. Come across! Come across!
The wig's coming off, Terry. The dump truck driver's cap is coming off. I only can wonder what's next. He's taking out balloons, Terry.
Uh-oh.
I think you need some setup time here for when you're doing a one-act play, Terry. These kind of casualties can be a part of it.
It's tough with no crew.
Chance. Oh, he's sucking helium now.
He's in the zone.
Uh-oh. We can only wonder.
Hi, my name is James Frederick Weeman. If you can't tell, I have little feet, little legs, little ears, and little hair.
He's sucking more helium now, Terry.
Jeez.
Before I came to work for the T-Man, no woman would give me the time of day. Now they don't have a choice if they want to get on the air. I get emails, phone numbers, and pictures. Thanks, T-Man.
Wow. You're welcome, Jimmy Fred.
So there you have it. The T-Man Show will change your life. So tune in to Cube 93.
Yes.
Monday through Friday,
Sure.
6 to 10 a.m. This is Jack Thompson wishing you the best.
Thank you, Jack.
Actual broadcast time may vary. T-Man is not responsible for any offense taken from the show.
So true. There it is, Terry.
Oh, wow.
That's
Tell
what
me
I'm
that
saying.
was not good for all by himself.
That's fine,
Come
Terry.
on.
Yeah.
The helium.
I always knew our listeners could get along very well playing by themselves, Terry.
Wow.
No doubt about it.
Very
And
good.
Chance did do a decent job.
He did.
I'm impressed with our listeners, Terry.
Very good.
I always
Gene.
underestimate everybody.
Wow.
Except you, Terry.
I know.
And the listeners are coming through right now, Terry. And
They
I'll tell you what.
are.
I'll tell you what. If it's decided that Chance needs to stay, hey, then he didn't get out of bed for no reason this morning, Terry.
I think he's deserving of a wild
All
card
right,
spot.
go back outside, Chance.
Making fun of the weed doesn't hurt either.
I know.
Saving that one for last, too, is good.
Group C, real quick. Bring in Group C. Group C, real quick. Come on.
I think he's Group C.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
Group
all
B.
right, the third group.
Group A.
Group A. Here they come. They got big radios they're plugging in, Terry.
Uh-oh, watch out.
I don't know about this one.
Prentice.
They look a lot more nervous than any other group, Terry. I see the fear in their eyes.
I want to be.
They were the group that promoted themselves as the relax group. Now all of a sudden, it's performance time,
Have energy.
and they look a little scared.
And I have class. And oh, look.
All right, like the other groups, I'm going to tell you the same thing. I'm watching television. Lo and behold, a commercial comes on Cinemax. I don't know how this happened. And on pops this commercial. Uh-oh.
In 3, 2, 1. This is Bob. Bob is a loser.
Newsflash, you're a loser.
But lately, there's something different about Bob.
Good morning.
Wow. Wow, that's kind of good.
Hey, Bob, have you been working out? Hey, Bob, did you get some sweet love last night?
Come across.
Hey, Bob.
Whoa now.
Everyone else in here is such a loser, but you seem really cool.
What's different about Bob is that he tunes in 6 to 10 a.m. on weekday mornings. Are you still a loser?
Thanks, T. What you came This is what you got to know.
Oh, my gosh, Terry. I knew it was too good to be true.
We were on a run there,
I thought we were on a run for a second there.
at least for a minute.
And then came on this very warped attempt at a Cialis commercial or something like that. Or Viagra. Is that what you guys were attempting to do? Are you guys trying to put a connecting thread between erectile dysfunction and the T-Man in the Morning Show?
Maybe the laid-back approach wasn't the best.
Wow.
Outside, Group A. Outside.
What happened to energy in class, like we sing about?
Terry?
Yes,
The
T-Man.
3 groups. And I have to acknowledge 3 now, Terry.
Yes, you do.
Put their best foots forward.
They did.
We heard from Group B. We heard from Group C. And then we heard an attempt by Group A talking about Bob. And I always found that commercial fascinating, Terry. Everyone doesn't know what's changed with Bob in that commercial. No one will just come out and say, hey, Bob, do you have a Woody?
Well, good for you.
Did you get your haircut?
Bob, you got a new coat? Hey, Bob. Obviously, the guy is sporting wood.
Right.
But no one could pick up on it. But this attempt at a T-Man reference with that commercial was kind of weak. And I'm glad they didn't go first. I might not have allowed the other groups to go.
Right.
True.
Yeah.
Now, maybe some people will come up with a argument as to why one of the other groups was not quite as good as we thought. Maybe some people will come up with an argument as to why Group A was not as bad as we thought. But it doesn't seem likely. Right now, I think it seems pretty clear that Group A was by far the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
Let me take a break. And when we come back, some, if not many, are on the chopping block, Terry.
Ooh.
Tough day.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
The chopping block!
Starring the T-Prentices.
The T-Man.
Why can't I just have a normal boyfriend? Why? Just a regular boyfriend who doesn't go nuts on me.
Everybody wants that, dear. It doesn't exist.
Cube 93. Hey.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the best of the T-Man show. The T-Man will be back on live next week, but for now, enjoy more of the best of T-Man.
We're ready for radio's new reality show, T-Prentice. Are you ready to work harder than you've ever worked before?
all right.
Are you ready to be at T-Man's beck and call?
Well, how often is he going to call?
Are you ready for real responsibility, like picking up Kilbreast thyroid medication or babysitting for Terry Free?
As long as it's not during happy hour.
You have what it takes to be a part of the #1 morning show in Seattle?
Excuse me, did you say morning?
Are you ready to cover for Wee Man's mistakes?
Weeman did it.
You're fired.
Any group that makes fun of the women is good with me, Terry.
That's the winner right there.
Yeah. And he's very upset during the break going, I don't sound like that. I don't know why you guys are laughing. I didn't sound like that. I never have. The fact that he's all bent out of shape and is taking it all very seriously means that Group B did a very effective job. Or was that Chance?
That was Chance.
That was Chance,
That was
Terry.
Chance
And
all
that's
by
one of the
himself.
things that needs to be discussed right now. Please dim the lights, like it better that way.
Oh, okay.
Chance, the promise was that if he was the best of the three groups, not that dim. I'm going to fall asleep.
Pacey's getting too close
Would
to me.
be put back in one of the two groups, Terry. He would be made alive again in this process. I never thought it possible, but now we actually have to discuss whether Chance was the best of the three. But Group B did a very good job as well. When you have Boonda imitating, pretending like he's Star's mom, that's a winning combination, Terry.
It is, definitely.
All right?
Yes.
When you have two girls going at it, that's a winning combination.
There you go.
Team B uses a sound effect, unlike Team A. Team A, I mean, I don't think that there's going to take much discussion to determine that they were the group that's going to be on the block here.
Right.
On the chopping block. Unless there's something you want to submit to me. They tried sound effects. It didn't work.
Right.
They had a good concept of the Viagra commercial, but they couldn't pull it off. They couldn't execute it.
Right.
Did they make fun of women?
They didn't make fun of women.
Oh, there you go.
How do you not make fun of women?
Especially with the Viagra commercial.
It was a good concept. It seemed like they were going with this, we're so laid back, we're so relaxed, we're so chill. When they got in here, the reverse happened. They froze, they tightened up, and they couldn't execute.
Right.
A little tough to follow for me for some reason.
Yeah.
Couldn't follow it.
It was hard to follow their commercial. Hotshot was lost.
That's not
Oxycontin
good.
will do that to you. And Team A was more or less a disaster. Now, I had Jimmy Fred Wayman go outside during the break and talk to the two groups and try to determine whether they thought they were better than the other group, because neither group heard the other, and both groups think they're the best. So Team A has a very unrealistic expectation of what's going to happen here. They have a very warped perception of how well they did in here.
Yeah.
They thought they did pretty well. They were horrible.
Even based on your reaction, they thought they did good?
I know. Usually.
I don't know what to tell you, unless there's something that the audience picked up on out there in listener land, Terry, that we weren't able to feel here in the studio. I think it's pretty much a slam dunk that Team A must go. But if you want to call in right now, 1-866-663-T-Man, and give us your thoughts, if you were listening just a few moments ago to the very, very interesting performances that the T-Prentice groups put forward We are here to listen. Now, the one question that certainly is out there that is very subjective, Terry, that I do need influence on, is what we do with Chance.
Yeah.
Talk about making your most of a chance.
See, I really liked him.
Was he the best? The only way he survives, Terry, the only way he's back in this competition is if people out there determine that, yes, T-Man, that is not a doubt. He was the best. And if you want to hold against him that he was fired yesterday, then by all means do that. Say, T-Man, you know, he was kind of the best, but you fired him yesterday. He's out. So I'm going to say, no, he's not the best.
But one person did all that, too.
Yeah.
It was a one-man show. But it did have a lot of delays, Stephen. He had to suffer because he was a one-man show by taking off wigs and putting in balloons and all this stuff.
The whole costume change threw him off.
Yes, but if you're watching a commercial and you see a guy changing costumes, you're not watching that?
So it sounds like Stephen Kilbreth was a fan of Chance's performance, and it sounds like Kilbreth is more or less saying he was the best.
Well, I mean, for one guy to come in here and not have any preparation and not have meetings all night about it, and to put off a performance like that, I thought it was good.
Liam just screamed through the glass that he never stutters. Well,
Who said I never stuttered, by the way?
Oh, geez. Let's go to the phones, and the first person to log in his thoughts is this guy.
And now, representing butt rockers worldwide, carrying sod from Tacoma to Everett and every city in between, president of the blue collar workers, even though he wears a tank top, here's Dump Truck Guy.
What's happening, baby?
Yes, Dump Truck Guy, what do you have?
Well, I think Take a Chance on Me gave 110% effort, but I got to give it to Team B.
So Team B was the best, so that means Team A was the worst?
Yeah, Team A sucks, man.
So Dumpy is suggesting that Chance is not reinstated.
No, I think he should reinstate him, man. He gave 110%, but overall...
No, but you said Team B was the best. If Team B is the best, with their performance that we just heard, that means Chance is not reinstated.
Right.
Chance would have had to have been the best for us to even consider reinstating him. And you're saying that's not the case. There you go.
Oh, geez.
That's just Dumpy's vote, though, Terry.
Okay.
Even though that carries a little extra weight, it's just one man, one vote. You're on the air. Good morning.
Good morning.
What do you got?
So, my God, I never thought I'd say this, but I agree with Dumpy.
So you want Chance to not be reinstated. He wasn't the best. Team B was, and Team A must go.
Team B was the best, but Chance went through so much, man. He's got to stay.
See, everybody...
Team B.
You can't say that. See, they can't have it both ways.
I know.
If Chance was not the best, if Team B was the best, then unfortunately Chance is still fired.
Can't we make a new amendment to that rule?
No!
Come on. We can do amendments all the time in this country.
Santa Cruz, hello.
Yeah, you got to get rid of Team A, man. You got to bring back Chance.
Was Chance better than Team B? No, but bring him back anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
People are not going to get me to waver on this one, Terry.
Really?
I told Chance when he was coming down here today, I said the one possibility you have, and it's very slim, and now you know how slim it was, because Chance was great.
He was great,
And this just shows how slim that possibility was. Chance was great, and yet he wasn't good enough to do as I told him he had to do and be clearly the best above the two other teams. So as well as Chance did, not good enough. Wow. Unless other people start to say that, T-Man, no, Chance is clearly the best, put him in. I'm not hearing that, Terry.
Okay.
You're on the air. Hello.
Hey, Seattle. I think that Team B was the best.
Is that your new name now?
Yeah.
Thank you, Pal. You're on the air. What did she say, by the way? I wasn't even listening.
Team B.
Team B was the best.
Now, I have a question about, let's say for some reason,
Yakima, hello.
Chance does end up coming back around and winning. And somebody says, hey, yeah.
I'm not
Chance
hearing
was...
that, Terry.
I know you're not, but let's just say.
Yes.
Now, does that mean that people from A and from B
Get clipped? No, it looks like pretty much only people from Team A are going to be clipped here, Terry.
Okay,
I love saying clipped. You're on the air. Go ahead.
So it's almost like B has immunity.
B pretty much has immunity right now. It's just a matter. The only thing that remains is the decision on Chance. And that's pretty much been decided as far as I'm concerned already. I'm getting the sense, Terry, that as good as Chance was, and as much as he made fun of the women, and as much
Wasn't great. Come on.
as he did a lot with his props and his wigs and his balloons.
Yes.
Not enough. You're on the air.
Close, though.
Chance was the best.
Oh, jeez.
He was totally the best, clearly the best, and you need to replace the entire team with Chance. Fire them all.
Fire Team A, and now Team A has now become Chance.
Chance against Team
I'll
E.
tell you what, Terry, this is not, as I talked about, like The Apprentice, where one person is going to go at the end of the show.
You did.
I'm going to make Khalid Al-Hassan, who was the captain of Team A, stand up and tell me who are the weak links, and then one or all of them could go. Depends how I feel at that given moment, how they respond to the questions that are going to be fired at them. You're on the air.
Chance was the best.
Why do you say that?
Because if you break down the other group, none of the others were better than him.
People are starting to feel sorry for Chance Terry because they liked him and he was good, but the reality is Chance and Team B were both equally as good. You can't tell me otherwise.
I know that.
And people are just trying to find a way to keep Chance in, and I'm not going to fall for it.
What you said?
I said that Chance had to be clearly the best. And you cannot tell me that. Team B stepped up too much, unfortunately for Chance.
Chance was clearly the best, but Team B was better. Did that work?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, now you convinced me. He's fooled again. Wait. You're on the air. Hello?
Yo.
Yes, what do you got?
Chance is clearly the best. Put him in.
Why do you say that? How can you say he was clearly the best? Team B sucked?
Well, you just told me I had to say that.
Oh, that's You're on the air. Hello.
I was go for Chance. Chance is the best. For a one-man show, he was the best.
For a one-man show. Of all the one-man shows you had, T-Man, he was the best.
That's a good point, though. That's true.
I'm sorry. As much as it pains me and as much as the effort as Chance has thrown in here, Terry, Chance is still, as he was yesterday, fired.
Dang it.
He's the only one that doesn't know that. He's outside, probably very happy with his performance, as he should be, Terry.
Yes.
He's drinking champagne, celebrating. Thinks he's back in.
Bring all the T-Prentice folk back in.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Those T-Prentices look very nervous right now, Terry.
Yes, they do.
The number of the beast.
Step forward, Chance.
T-Man.
Chance, let me tell you this. You won over the hearts of a lot of the audience. You did a fine job under the circumstances.
Thank you. Thank you.
You made fun of the women as good as we could have done, and actually, there was a shortage of women making fun of rings this morning.
The whole room was applauding on that.
Yes.
Women getting made fun of.
You were entertaining. You were funny.
Right.
You made a point. You were direct. You were effective. You executed.
All right. So where do I stand?
You're out!
Oh.
Because unfortunately, Chance, let me tell you why.
Steven.
He's hissing and booing.
He is.
Let me tell you why, Chance. As good as you were, one of these two other groups was a little bit better or equally as good. And I told you when you called in this morning, you had to be clearly the best.
All right.
In order to be reinstated, Chance.
All right.
And I can't waver on that statement that I made. So
Gotta
it's
stand
hard.
tall.
What was that?
Said you got to stand tall. It's cool.
Wow. How
See?
about him taking it so well, Terry?
I know.
Gracious.
Come on.
All right, Chance, you're back in. Well, I've decided on that yet. He's taking it so damn well.
He is.
He's supposed to put up a fight. He's supposed to call me names. He's supposed to say, yeah, well, what about your steel wool hair, T-Man? Butt ugly mother effer, something like that.
It's not the kind of person I am.
Oh.
Wow.
So you're going to go home as a gracious loser?
Again.
I'd rather not go home, but I'll go home as I have to. So.
Wow.
Well, I was going to say, Chance, that you're still fired, but now I'm going to hold out judgment on that because of your very good sportsmanship little qualities you're showing here.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'll tell you what. You go outside and wait. You go outside and wait, Chance.
And take off the bra. Jeez.
Okay, I will. Oh, you meant Chance.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't think it could be seen. All right. Anyhow, as you both, the fine groups that are part of T-Prentice, are actually one fine, the other not pulling the weight, Terry, might have heard one of the two groups dazzled us with their performance. Does anyone have an idea as to who that group was? I don't hear Team A saying much, Terry.
They aren't.
No,
They didn't even react.
I heard outside that they were pretty cocky with their performance, but cocky they had no right to be because you guys suck!
Ooh. Not good.
And now, they must stand trial, Terry.
Yeah?
I would like team captain Khalid Al-Hassan to step forward. Step forward, Khalid.
Forward, I've stepped.
Khalid?
Yeah.
I want you to pick out 4 team members that helped in the disaster that was your guys' performance. You guys had a good concept.
Mm-hmm.
You had a good strategy. But when push came to shove, you guys didn't execute. Their faces look as though they disagree, Terry. Anyone who disagrees with what I just said in Team A, take one step forward.
I'm already stepped forward, so I can't step forward anymore.
But nobody else stepped forward. Did anyone step forward that you saw?
I didn't see anybody.
They should all be stepping.
Maybe because they're directly behind you.
Pick 4 team members that led to your obvious demise this morning. Khalid Al-Hassan.
They know themselves.
They know themselves already.
Yes.
If you are aware of who Khalid is referring to, please take one step forward. Apparently they do know they suck.
I guess so.
All right. State your names.
My name's Sharon.
And you say, my name is Sharon and I sucked.
No. We actually just drew. We did like a number
I
elimination.
don't want to hear excuses right now.
That's fine.
I want you to say, my name is Sharon and I blew chunks.
No, I don't want to.
Wow. Defiance.
That'll be put on the record, Terry.
Gotcha.
Next up.
My name is Damien.
Oh, we're back with Damien.
Oh, yes. Second time in.
A lot of these faces look familiar, Terry.
Yeah, they do.
sucked yesterday. They suck today.
Same team. The same tears up in their eyes.
My name is Damien and...
My name is Damien.
And...
My name is Damien.
Next up.
Wow.
My name is Jessica.
And...
I'm an alcoholic.
Oh, geez. Wrong meeting. That's later.
Yes. But we'll see you there.
Right, later
Keep the
on.
name tag.
And you?
My name is Jen,
Jen, yes, of course.
and all I'm going to say is I don't think I deserve to be cut today.
No one asked you about that yet. The rest of you are safe. Back outside, and congratulations to Team B.
Good job, Team B.
Congratulations to Team B.
Woo!
Yes.
Way to go, Boonda. Way to be a leader.
These 5 will stand trial, Terry.
Yes.
One or all
Ooh.
will go. Right after we take this break.
The T-Man.
I'm saying this to you with love, compassion, and the spirit of true sisterhood. You are full of shit.
The T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the best of the T-Man show. You know what? The next time you hear that, fella, it's going to be live and in person and in color. Now more of the best of T-Man.
Hey, I hate to keep the mood dark, Terry.
Prentice.
Don't talk over
The
Satan.
devil sends the beast with wrath because he knows the time is short.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
I hate to keep the mood dark, as I was saying, Terry, but...
And now, here's T-Man.
Well, thank you so much, dark-sounding guy. There are those on the chopping block right now. Bring in those that could perhaps be terminated from T-Prentice, Terry.
Oh, man.
Terry,
Yes.
there's a summer internship on the line here.
I know.
A summer internship on the line, and familiar faces, and we're only in day 2.
Yeah.
Are back with their heads on the chopping block. And I wonder why that should be. You can't keep dancing through raindrops your whole life, hoping not to get wet. We have Khalid, Terry, the captain of Team A, that got terribly trounced in their performance. He picked out Jessica, Sharon, Damien, and Jennifer as the main reasons as to why he's standing up there as an embarrassed team captain, Terry. Khalid. Looking for Khalid Al-Hassan, please. Why are you standing there as a team captain so badly defeated there, Khalid? Why did you lose? Why did you suck so badly?
Well, I don't think that we sucked per se. I think we came in with a great strategy. We planned pretty well. We went to Red Robin's last night.
Why are you popping your pee so badly, Khalid? If I would have given your group more time, could you have sucked more, Khalid?
No, we would have. I mean, it's a whole bunch of should-haves and could-haves, but I mean, right now we're in the room right now, and we're standing here as a losing team. Well,
Step back, Khalid. Step forward, Jessica.
Yes, T.
Why did you lose?
You know, I don't think there was anything that we could have done different. We had a
Why
couple
are your
hard-
hands on your hips expressing such attitude, Jessica?
sorry.
Is it my fault that you're standing there?
No.
Is it my fault?
No. It just happened.
And please lighten your load.
I don't think we did anything wrong. I think if I had the chance to do it again, I would do it all the same.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Step forward. What is her name?
Sharon.
Sharon.
Name tag.
Oh, they made name tags for their group, Terry. You'd think that would have added some cohesiveness to the performance they just gave.
Yes.
The horrible performance. The miserable performance. The performance that has me thinking about investing in Alka-Seltzer. Sharon.
Yes.
If you had to point out one person in this group that is standing in front of me right now that was the key reason as to why you guys lost, who was that person and why?
You know what, actually, I think...
Who was that person?
It's the person who's not here.
And why?
Josh isn't here.
Oh, so you're very conveniently picking out someone that can't be clipped.
Well,
then maybe I'll have to clip you.
Ooh, wow.
Who was that person and why? Of the people who are here was the question, unless I forgot my own question, Terry.
No, I think you got it.
I think that we all work together. I really don't think
Step back,
this one...
Sharon.
Oh, boy.
Jennifer,
Yes, T?
why is Terrell Owens not a free agent?
That I am not real sure.
Step back, Jennifer.
Oh, should have known that answer.
Damien,
Yes.
does your name say it all?
Yes.
Damien,
Yes.
did your team captain Khalid Al-Hassan let you down?
He did the best he could. No, he didn't.
Like James Ingram once sang. That's right, James Ingram. Like James Ingram once sang, was his best not good enough, Khalid? I mean, Damien. Damien.
He did the best he could.
Was
I
his
believed in him.
step back, Damien.
Oh, boy.
That's too nicey nice.
Step forward, Jennifer. Yes, you again. Should I look beyond the fact that you obviously were one of the key reasons as to why your group sucked and realize you'd make such a great summer intern to the point where I should keep you alive? Yes or no, and why?
Yes, definitely.
Why?
Because I feel that.
Step back, Jennifer. Okay, go ahead. Why?
Okay, honestly, I feel that we could have worked harder, and I am a hard worker, and I definitely think you should keep me around.
Why would you make a great summer intern, Jennifer?
Because I am a very hard worker. I will do what it takes to get everybody what they need right on time. I am always there.
I got you down for twins.
Not only that, but I can definitely be persuasive, like I said before, and I can definitely be creative.
Step forward, Khalid. Do you believe her, or does she sound like a woman fighting for her life?
I actually believe her. She works hard.
Step back, Khalid.
Wow.
Step forward, Sharon. I ask again. One last chance. If you were in my chair, who needs to go and why?
I'm sorry, I'm not going to call anyone out.
I'll tell you right now. There will not be a third chance for Sharon. She's gone. Okay, I'll give you one more chance. Who needs to go and why? But you better answer right now. Who needs to go and why? I'm telling you, you're seconds away from me cutting the cord.
I'm really not going to call anyone out,
You
so
got
if
it.
you want to fire me, that's fine.
Oh.
That makes it very easy.
Yeah, it does. Bye-bye.
Doesn't mean she's the only one to go, Terry.
Oh, really?
Step forward, Damien.
Yes, sir.
Why can't I find a deodorant that's effective for me anymore?
You drink a lot of water?
Oh, geez. Oh, I have to look into that one.
He had an answer, though. That's good.
Damien,
Yes.
should I keep you?
Yeah.
He didn't sound too sure of himself.
Yeah.
Why should you stay around, Damien? This is your second day here.
I know. It sucks. I should stay around just because it's just too much fun. I enjoy it.
Step back, Damien. Khalid, would you make a great summer intern?
Oh, yeah, I think I'd make a great summer intern, but I just needed to interrupt. Damien actually volunteered to come in here with me, so I think that should be noted.
Step back, Khalid. Terry,
Yes, T-Man.
this is bordered on pathetic to such a great degree.
Yes.
Then without further ado, Jessica, Sharon, Damien, Jennifer, and Khalid. You're fired.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't feel a reason to keep any one of them, Terry.
It's T-Prentice.
For the devil sends the beast with wrath.
Thank you for being here.
Because he knows the time is short.
Thank you for leaving so swiftly.
Starring the T-Prentices.
Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast.
This is my Khalid ticket right here. I had to throw it away now. I had him to win.
Here's T-Man.
Anyone got a problem with what I just did? Did anyone say anything that made you feel like they deserved to survive?
They became more irritating as it went on.
Thank you. Somebody fight for their life, would you please?
Yeah.
This goody two-shoes attitude is not going to work. Especially when I hear this music in my head all day.
Makes you angry.
See how quickly we can lower the field, Terry?
Yeah.
And guess what? Bring Chance back in here. Chance?
Yes, sir.
I'm here to tell you you've been reinstated as a wild card.
Wild card.
As a wild card.
Wild card.
As a wild card.
Wild card. Wild card.
As a wild card.
Wild card. Very much.
All right.
Big turn of events.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is. Got Let Go 5 and Rob that one.
The T-Man.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not getting involved with this. You both have severe psychological problems. What?
T-Man. 1-866-663-T-Man.
You're listening to the Best of the T-Man Show. The T-Man will be back on live next week. Now more of the Best of T-Man.
Crundale, California. Hello.
Hey, T-Man.
Yes. Is it Crundale?
Croondale.
Croondale, yes.
Yeah, it's south of Santa Cruz.
Of course it is.
I just wanted to say congratulations on firing those people, man. They all sounded like a bunch of pansies.
I was trying to find reasons to keep some of them alive, Terry.
Yes, you were.
I want it to be known that when you're fighting for your life, when your head's on the chopping block, you take no prisoners.
Right.
I don't care how close you guys got and your Red Robin moments yesterday planning out the whole event, Terry.
Yeah.
When you're fighting for your life, you come out swinging. None of them swung. They all sounded pathetic. They all go.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, if they really want to be on the radio, they should be willing to sell out any one of each other.
Yes, we do that with everyone here every day. That's the way it works in Crundale. Better known as Croondale. That's the way it works here.
That's right.
Thank you for the call, sir.
Yeah, have a good day.
Too bad he can't be a part of the apprentice.
Yeah, he would have been a good one.
Yes.
There you
He knows how it goes.
You're on the air. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
I was just going to say that I think Khalid was good, and you should put him and Champs on a team and let them be a team.
Well, Khalid, sister, I was trying to give every reason to have Khalid keep himself alive. Khalid was the one, if any of the five were going to stay alive, that I was leaning towards, Terry. And when it came down to it, he gave me no reason.
Right.
I was asking him question after question, looking for some sign of life. And it was just a little too sweet.
Yep.
A little too sweet.
But he still has a really good name.
Khalid's calling in. Khalid, do you know this woman?
Who?
That's right, I'll play dumb.
Anyways.
Khalid, why are you calling back? You should be on the road. You should be heading home. What?
I'm calling back because I think I have something to say.
You're just not sure what it is yet.
Right.
I know what it is.
Okay.
As I'm driving back to the hotel right now.
Yes.
That I was staying in.
Oh, that's right. Khalid was from Spokane.
Spokane.
Khalid came all the way over from an affiliate station, Terry.
Yes, he did.
Yep.
All right. And what do you want to say, Khalid?
I think that myself, Shannon, and Damien were the strongest people on the team.
Okay, forget it, Khalid.
done,
Forget
honey.
Shannon. Forget Damien. There's no more. Her name is Sharon. See how quickly I forget her? There's no more team as far as you guys are concerned. It's over. But I'll tell you this. I will offer you this. Since Khalid is preparing to go back to Spokane, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm actually going back to the hotel right now.
Oh, well, guess what? If you want to stay, I gave Chance one chance to survive. The others are gone. But the one that I was leaning towards trying to find a reason to keep was Khalid. If he wants to try to stay around and stick on perhaps and catch on as a wild card, then maybe he can.
Ooh.
But he's got to stay in the hotel and pay all the money that goes towards this investment. That is possibly, or actually, forget possibly, almost definitely going to turn out to be a major loss. That choice is yours, Khalid Al-Hassan.
I think you had some time.
Well, there's no second thoughts and second thinking about this. I'm in.
So you're going to stay.
That means he has to put on a one-man play.
Oh,
Another one.
It's a commercial only promoting Terry Free.
Oh, wow.
On Monday morning.
Monday?
You can prepare all weekend. Yes. I've given the rest of the T-Prentice people one day off, Terry. There'll be no T-Prentice. Actually, all right, since I'm doing rest on T-Prentice for the next show, Khalid, you come in on Tuesday.
All right.
You come in the day after tomorrow. Whatever it is. All right?
All right.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to make him do. But
Okay.
make him do something. I don't know if I can watch a one-act play on Terry Free. All right.
All right.
A lot of people are phoning in, Terry. A lot of people are wondering what the winning commercial sounded like. Maybe they were out of the room. Maybe they just tuned in a little too late. And maybe we need to hear it back as well. But here now, I would like to, to listen to it again. This was Team B's winning performance. They and Chance came very close to taking the prize. It's still debatable as to who won, but here was Team B's performance.
Are you looking for a show that has intelligence with areola?
There are no more adjectives.
Family values with Star and Star's mom. Hey, don't talk to my daughter like that.
I'm living my life for me. You don't know me.
Class with Dumpy.
Come across.
Financial advising with Gay Phone Operator.
Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore.
Up on today's latest sporting events
And they're off.
with the Emerald Downs Dysfunctional Family Race. Well, keep looking. In the meantime, listen to the T-Man Show every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. You never know what's going to happen.
Oh, I can't believe it's
On Seattle's #1 hit music station. Yeah. This show is not even ready. Parental advisory is advised.
I'm sure all the affiliate stations loved hearing about Cube 93. And actually, now hearing that, it was actually more lame than I thought. Bring them all back. They're fired. I think it was more the visual than anything, Terry, and that was a big part of it as far as our vantage point. There was a lot going on.
Yes.
Everyone they mentioned. There was an impersonator. The dump truck guy impersonator was pretty good. The guy who was doing wild card actually almost sounded like Kilbreath.
Yeah.
Did you hear that guy say wild card?
Wild card.
Yep.
Let me roll back on that for a second.
And they're off.
With the Emerald Downs Dysfunctional Family Race.
Even their lame, cheap horse sound effect worked?
Well,
They did it pretty well.
keep looking. In the meantime, listen to the T-Man Show every weekday from 6 to 10 a.m. You never know what's going to happen.
It almost sounded like Kilbreath was in the background.
Yeah, it did.
You may have said it. Did Kilbreath say it? I don't think so.
That wasn't you. Saying wild card.
Wild card. Obviously I don't remember saying it, but it could have been.
What do you mean it could have been? Was it you or not?
I don't think I did, no.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
It's creepy. Kilbreath, you're fired.
Oh, I can't believe it's
On Seattle's
Okay, there it was.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe it wasn't as great a morning as I thought.
The T-Man. I'd like to dip you in cheese whiz and spread you over a Ritz cracker for not being too subtle.